That's fine. That's gonna be funny.
Do we need to? I'm sorry. Do we need to reset?
Oh no. Nothing's getting reset. I actually just pressed the live button. So
Oh.
I went. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the yep, we're going on that note.
Oh well, shit. Let me just exit stage right.
So yeah, Cloudii, look at all this destruction, and I think Alchem may have just completely bonked it by typing smash that much.
Did I
At that
already
rate.
fuck up everything?
So I don't know if it's robust enough to handle being completely destroyed like that, but we'll see later when you decide to smash again. Just
Oh.
a little bit of tempo with that, huh? Either
also,
way.
Now, do I make an entrance, or do I just be like, oh hi?
I mean, you're already peeking in from the side, asking these questions. If you wanna, if this was the opportunity where if you wanted to play dumb and just be like, I'm no here, me and Cloudii could banter for a minute.
Banter for a bit. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab it. Let's go.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
I can't believe Alchem just hit his head on the building we're filming from. Ay. Well, we're in for a good time, eh, Cloudii?
No.
Oh no.
Camera, get away. Camera,
Listen,
no.
we hired the camera crew to do one thing, Alchem, okay? Alright, we're in for a fun time, huh, Cloudii?
Yeah.
I fix it.
Ay.
Now, I think.
Oh, he thinks.
So when do we go live?
2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago. What do you mean?
So, with that chaos out of the way to start it up, welcome everybody who is or is not here to Big Squeak Inc. episode 11. Interviews with the Tanuki this time, huh? Or at least that's the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Let's be fair.
Ay. I'm your usual host, Saru Roku, the planet munching mouse who is given the opportunity to be a giant derp to other people. Across from me, you have the usual co-host, Zia Cloudii boy.
Oh, hi. Pion or something? I don't know.
Ay.
This time.
Mouse boy Winty Naba. Wiggle. And in the background, ominously peeking over the building and the rooftops, you want to introduce yourself now?
It's my turn.
Yeah, it'd be your turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. There we go. Hi. I am. Cloudii, what's my line?
What do you mean? Like, you just introduce yourself, man. Just
Wait,
introduce yourself.
Cloudii, who's the guest again?
Hold on. Let me get my paper.
It's written right here.
Hi. My name is Alchem, and I've been addicted to. You're supposed to be sleeping.
All right.
Well, the timing.
That was all right. So,
I'm addicted to
drugs.
Alchem Games here, or just Alchem is our guest for the day.
Yeah.
With what was that? Rainbow Senpai for the username in the background.
Yeah. Rainbow Senpai. She's supposed to be resting up, but.
Listen, when there's an opportunity to banter, I would take it too. So I gotta appreciate that hustle, huh?
Okay. But as Saru has put it, my name's Alchem, and I am, I'm some low mediocre VTuber. Hi, I'm some weird little Tanuki who likes to shapeshift. Well, welcome everyone. Wait, hold on, that's on my line.
Welcome everyone. All right, there we go. For how many line reads we have being stolen from people, you'd be surprised this is mostly unscripted.
Yeah, this is 100% unscripted.
No, not 100%. I have 10% of a script ready.
All right, we'll do this from the top again. I'll be right back.
And everybody, welcome to episode. Wait a minute. I don't think that. Should we actually do that from the top? Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, starting over with the introductions again. Alchem, you want to introduce yourself?
Welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying your time here at Big Squeak Inc. I am
Big
the
Squeak.
guest for the night. Alchem Games. I am going to be hosted here by both Sororoku and Zero Cloudii. I am basically railroading this intro right now, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh,
This is
These two
some
professionals-
solid classroom presentation level. Like, you're going to get an A on the presentation, but you don't actually learn anything about presenting during that presentation, right?
If we're doing a presentation, hold on. Let me just bow to all of you, yeah?
nice.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know.
Sorry, Rainbow's literally looking at me like, the fuck is wrong with you?
You know, based on the position you're looking to talk to Rainbow, you know, it looks like Rainbow's just up there chilling in the tower somewhere on those destroyed floors, huh?
Yeah.
Quick, someone hit smash and destroy that tower.
Ay.
More like that's you.
Well, you can see if you broke it completely by the earlier spam, or you can keep smashing, huh?
I wonder if I broke it earlier already.
I actually really wonder.
If you did,
Yeah,
I can reset it. You'll just have to,
destroyed that
re-break those buildings, huh?
Yes.
That's it.
But yeah,
Ay.
I guess
Yep.
let's get this show on the road or something.
Let's get this
What
shit show started.
Yeah, train wreck.
So, the usual shenanigans I start off with is the size-obsessed brain of mine being like, okay, let's get an estimate of how tall you are, but you've been shape-shifting all over the place. At some points, that building was as big as your head. At other points, you've been, standing up next to it. So, shape-shifting Tanuki, how tall are you right now in this city? Like, normally I'd guess people are around 600 feet or so, but I got no clue with you. I'm going to be honest.
So the answer to your question is yes.
Yes. All right,
Yes.
Alchem is a yes tall. Good to know.
So okay, to give you a more honest answer, honestly, as long as it's funny, I will basically shapeshift into whatever the heck size I deems necessary. I'm not trying to show up anyone. So if anyone's literally gargantuan size or
Yeah.
the size of 5 universes, that's cool. You can be that. If it's funny, then I'll be like, Ian A. Chuck, and I'll just be like, woo.
Ay.
Usually I don't find that. Usually I honestly don't find that necessary. I don't need to be the same size to cut someone down.
All right, well, that's a good sentiment. However, it looks like we have some height estimates in chat. So, Forgotten Sword 4 seems to think you're about 5 centimeters tall at the moment. And Techno Jelly seems to think you're about 3 feet tall. Some pretty good heights, right? Right? Those sound accurate.
These guesses.
Stop
guessing.
Wow.
You're making me feel inadequate now.
A says you're very small, and Shadow says 1 centimeter. Ay. You picked the giant set, right? We're not in the tiny set.
You're making me feel so tiny right now.
Ay.
Help,
They're
I'm
only,
coming-
they're only
I'm
like
becoming
8
irrelevant.
stories tall right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna climb up this building. Wait, hold on.
Let's
Oh
see.
god, it's so much harder to climb up buildings when you're so small.
Let's see. Alchem is well.
Descending.
Thank you for our speedrun of Big Squeak Inc. interviews. We'll catch you next time when we have another guest. And Alchem, are you gonna come back to life anytime? No.
Hold on, I'm trying to respawn.
I'm trying
It's hard to respawn when you fell off a goddamn building and destroyed by everyone in chat saying you're so small.
I can't believe it.
Everyone
People
watching
calling him short makes him explode.
Look how tiny he is.
Ay. Well, that's a good case to destroy some of the buildings the audience may or may not be in, huh?
Yeah.
And 4, thank you for the gift subs to Alchem and Cloudii before we forget to move on.
Hey, what?
That's
Yep,
really sweet
both
of
of you got them.
Oh, thank you.
So, I think we've got more or less the banter and shenanigans out of the way already, huh?
Yeah, basically. Oh my god.
I think so. Probably.
So, probably. Probably. All right. Well, maybe is maybe, huh?
Maybe.
Not if I have anything to say. But you can go on.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with the same type of question I ask everybody to start off these interviews. Alchem, who are you?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, as a person or as character or however you want to explain, just who are you? What you do?
That's a deep question. Who am I? What am I?
Life doth.
Life doth. Okay. So in terms of what am I? I am your virtual Tanuki streamer. I kind of just go by Trash Panda because most people are like, "What
Trash
the heck
Panda.
is a Tanuki?" And
those same people will turn around and be like, "Kitsune!" Like,
to explain all that will be such a massive headache that I'm just like, I'll just stick with Trash Panda and I'll be done with it. But then when they suddenly see me, I'm just like Ninja Vanish, and then the next thing they see is like, oh, let's see.
Pay no attention to the menu in the
sky.
Pay
no attention to the menu. The illusion.
It's an illusion. Don't worry.
The illusion. We don't break.
It's the curtain that lowers.
And then suddenly next time they see me is like, what is that? Is that a bunny? Oh, it's a bunny. Hi.
Bunny.
Or a harpy, or a deer, or let's see.
A rat.
Harpy, deer, rat, neko, dragon, or whatever. They're like their next question is like, what are you? I told you I'm a Trash Panda.
You just get to answer with everything.
Yeah, everything. What's that one song? Anything and everything all of the time. Oh wait, no, that's a song about the internet, right?
I was about to say.
Ay. Let's see. It looks like we already have an actual question in chat, though. Do your many transformations include any mafia-related? Mafioso something or other?
I have no relationship to the mafia whatsoever. If asked, I must deny everything. I can't answer those questions right now. I'm not at gunpoint. Please don't ask me those.
I'm gonna casually exit stage. Whatever.
Exit stage.
Exit stage into the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
For the sake of my safety. Of my own safety, no affiliation.
All right, well, there you have it, Cutsy. Ay.
No affiliation.
All right. Now, I definitely know Tanuki are interesting in actual folklore and the stories going on with them because they get up to so many shenanigans, and much like Alchem here, they seem to have a bone to pick with a certain method of doing things. Very contrarian to, people who might try to do similar things, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ay. So, moving on and developing from that question, is there any backstory to either you as a streamer or to the character design or choices that you'd like to elaborate on?
So my origin as in like what got me into streaming, you mean?
Yeah, like that or like in character if you had an in character story you wanted to tell. Either one.
So yeah, I'm a ancient million-year-old Tanuki god. No. For the love of
we made jokes about this before. God damn it!
No, I am not. I am not that.
And then I discovered the internet, so I spend my life streaming.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There it is.
No. To be honest, I've never really developed any lore as in my character because one. I don't want to be bogged down or anchored to one solo kind of origin. I mean, it's good for some streamers because it develops a nice little starting point for a lot of people watching their streams and getting into them to just be like, oh, cool. So this is their story. And some people end up making cool little stories, little novels or movies or shorts about it. And it's really cool and all, but I don't have the time nor energy to be creating some massive diatribe about my own creation.
So we can't expect a 7-part ARG of your lore?
Exactly.
Oh, that would be
dang.
That's so.
I was looking forward to part 6 in particular.
Listen, I might do that. That arc of the anime might come one day, though. The ARG might come one day because I do like. Honestly, I do like ARGs, and Saru, you know, because we talked about that before. I actually really liked your work, what you did with yours, and I kind of want to do stuff like that. But to get back to the point, what got me into this? Because since I'm lacking lore, I might as well at least explain how I got into this. Uh, Bro, I was just some normal dude who just bored after work, just played games. Eventually, got into VR chat, met people there. One friend wanted to start doing like YouTubing, so but he didn't have space to record. So we're like, let's just record on Twitch. We'll have 3 different perspectives. Another friend of mine too joined in, and he eventually became a streamer himself. Uh, and it just kind of snowballed from there because I just decided to keep recording whenever I played VR chat and other games eventually.
Yep.
And it just became what it was. And me and VR chat, I actually like making models, so I just kept making new versions. But I didn't want to like make something completely different from the others. So every single new one that I made of myself just kind of kept a similar look or similar design. And while I streamed, it just became just part of the image of what I did. And that was it. And it's nothing like too groundbreaking or too special. Nothing too exciting. Again, I'm not some ancient deity.
He didn't literally invent the internet so he could play on the internet.
Yeah,
I just do that.
I just decided to go with the role of Tanuki since I already made so many different versions of myself. How am I going to explain it? Now it's just like, yeah, Tanuki just sounds right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go with the shape-shifting thing because I was just like, it's too vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanuki are known shapeshifters, and you don't have to just be, I am a shapeshifter. Like, you get more personality than just, I'm a changeling. Okay.
Also because they're known to be very tricksters and troublemakers. I'm like, that's me.
That you?
Yeah.
It do be.
Give me one second. I want to see if I can cause trouble right here. It doesn't smash.
Okay, I think you legitimately did break it by spamming that hard.
I think you actually broke it.
I broke it.
Do. All right. Well, I'll just rebuild the city real quick. So, Cloudii, anything off the top of your head to ask while I'm reconstructing the city?
I mean, besides that, I already know his a bit of origin story when I first met him. Anyways, by the way,
yeah, I'm reconstructing it. This is the power of Big Squeak construction.
How do I say Alchem? I do have one question for you, at least, the very least.
Yes.
Do you have plans for other things, say?
That's a big head.
That's rude. I don't have that much.
I mean, besides, yeah, but any other plans for besides being a Tanuki, my friend?
Future plans in terms of the direction I'm going.
Yeah.
With how I present myself.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I see that there's no point in me continuing doing the whole multiple avatar thing, or I just don't see myself making more.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll stick to one thing and just stay with it.
Yeah, that's why I was curious about that because remember your original form. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, image wise, I'm gonna stick with. See the issue with the whole shape-shifting Tanuki thing is there's multiple forms, and to the point where people have told me I like this one more, I like that one more. I've had people say they have favoritisms.
Yeah.
So, but for now, I'm just gonna stick with the one original form, which I should go back to actually.
Yeah, I can certainly think of some people who would probably have those favorites mentioned, although the example that comes to my head may be a little bit on the humor side. Because I know hanging around your stream lurking, and we see Alchem's mouse cursor by the eye. Amazing. I know the one thing I often see memed about together is, oh yeah, you have those workout redeems, the jumping jacks. And then everybody's like, okay. It's time to redeem the jumping jacks,
time.
and you know that model. It's
Yeah,
like,
everyone's
Yeah,
like,
that
"It's
model.
time."
Yeah, that specific one, which, ooh,
ulterior motives be damned. They're
be
pressing the
damned.
button, huh?
I mean, so yeah, I made that one as a joke one time. The model you're speaking of, and by that, for those of you in chat who are not familiar, by the way, no, I'm not going to swap that model. For those wondering, I like to do a lot of challenges, especially when I reach milestones. And one of them, I jokingly decided, because I do like to make fun of like the community, VTubers, VR chat, streamers in general, because they need to lighten up. Everyone gets a little too like. They honestly think the VTuber community or VR chat community is like a wholesome group and everyone's like perfect, and then later you see a bunch of people start posting like the true dark side about it, and I'm just like, guys, lighten up, just have fun with it.
An expose
So
every other week.
Yeah.
So I poked fun one time with one challenge where I was like, every time certain events happen, I swap models into an e-girl model. I proceeded to have that night where I was just in that e-girl model because everyone kept going, haha, that's actually very funny, especially since I put some details into it. And I decided I'll keep it because a friend helped me make it and put a reward where I did jumping jacks. My dumbass didn't realize, I have that model as a redeem, and I also put jumping jacks in it. I actually didn't think about that, and then later, people in my own chat, yeah, people in my own chat did it, and that was the first time I was like, wait a sec,
Oh no!
No!
I wasn't gonna be like no. I was like, God, they got me good.
Yeah,
I was
God.
like,
Yeah.
so I ended up having to be an e-girl doing jumping jacks, and I'm just like, wow.
With all the jiggle physics that entails.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I was so happy when I realized that Alchem did that. Oh, thanks. It's the best combo. I'm literally watching you guys type this stuff.
All right,
I am not swapping to it.
and the city should be repaired now, so if you do start smashing again, it should work so long as you don't spam at high speeds.
Oh, look. There's one of my friends in the chat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what'll happen.
Hey. All right. Well, it sounds like we've gotten off onto a lot of interesting foots and tangents already. Huh?
Yep.
Oh, don't get me started. Like,
The entire personalized section coming up later is just being like, okay, Alchem, how do we just get you started?
Full send. Full send.
Full send. Okay.
Yeah, we have a
There you
full
go.
send section. Oh,
not like that.
that is not the full send we were thinking we were talking about, but you know, you do you.
Away!
Oh,
He just flies like that. How could he?
I can't believe it. He's trying to go eat the moon without us.
I know.
I must go, guys. My planet needs me.
My planet needs me.
Goodbye, my friends. Take care. I love that I can do
Into
this kind of joke.
space. Do. Okay.
Oh,
That's scuffed. I'm still over here.
I'm over
And I'm
here.
down here.
There we
I'm
go.
over here. And I'm over
All
here.
right.
Let me join you. Wait.
All right.
Wait. Now I can do what Saru does. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I nom this? Can I nom this?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He did
Let me
it.
do it again. Let me do it
Holy
again.
shit.
I
Bro.
like how I
You know,
just headbutted the
We
earth.
went to space for a moment, and he's just bashing the
immediately-
planet, huh?
Yeah,
He's
just
just like,
Wait, listen, we need that planet. There's only so much
I
of
got-
that planet left.
I just got an Earth-sized head vent on my head now. Hold on. Let me get down here and let me just. Hi there. How's it going, my friend? How are you?
Yeah.
Running my
Oi.
headbutt.
All right.
I think we've gone on a
think we,
weird tangent.
Yeah,
here.
random stint
Tangent?
to the space aside. Let's
Yeah.
shall we just fly back to Earth real quick?
Fly back.
Fly
let's
back.
go. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go back.
Ooh.
Oi.
And I'm back.
And like,
Oh.
See? That was a fun.
And then it's
trip,
like,
guys.
oh no, did it just reset the thing again? Ay, ay, ay. Does the Earth screen not have cruise control? That would make sense.
Remember that one time where I ate the moon, headbutted you guys, and like just smashed the planet a bit? That was fun.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
gravity is now only 1/6 of what it was.
Also,
All right, well now the Smash is back in the proper state at the very least. Next one's going to be over on Cloudii side.
Oh, sweet.
So, to actually get into those, questions and Oh, why did it go for the tower?
Wait, what?
Why did it go for the... Oh, wait, the one behind Cloudie's already exploded. Wait, when did that happen? Alchem, did you... Do you have power beyond my understanding?
Maybe.
Can't believe him. Can't believe it.
I thought it was going to alternate. The one just behind me blew up before that, right? Like, it just totally skipped the boat on one of them.
I know. It totally just destroyed itself like this.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is that...
I broke the entire thing again.
yeah.
Anyways, I think we should go on before I make
before something else explodes.
Here, let me double check what's going on in there. But
sorry,
while we continue the interview, Alchem, the next question, and this is a very broad question, so you could take this in a lot of ways. So, overall, what is your standout experiences with streaming, good, bad, or otherwise?
That's an actual good question. I'm gonna give you a mixed bag answer. I'm sorry for this, but in terms of my general position on how streaming is, okay, fine. It's gonna be positive, but I will say there are a lot of warnings. Like I will say this to anyone.
Oh, fuck.
Anyone like intrigued about the VTuber thing. If you're interested in the VTuber side as just a viewer, please enjoy and please continue to support the streamers you manage to find and enjoy. I would advise checking like new streamers, some of the streamers who may not get as many views. You'll be surprised how many diamonds in the rough you'll find. There are a lot of them out there who are trying their hardest. There are some, of course, who are just going to just shovel hand over fist every single dime and penny they can to give themselves the best looking avatar. But at the end of the day, when you watch their stream, it's just literally the same kind of streamer you would see who's just right here in the corner where Saru is. But all they're doing is they're just like this. And maybe they'll just say one thing or another every once in a while.
Oh, come on.
They'll just be like, oh, come on. And sometimes you will find those amazing streamers, the ones with all the energy, with all the charisma, with just that genuine vibe that you just get when you see someone they're there because they just enjoy the game and they'll talk with you. They'll become your favorite streamer. I'm not saying they're gonna suddenly blow up and become great. I know there's a lot of people, especially some viewers, who enjoy having a streamer who's like a small audience. Because I know going into a streamer with a large audience can be quite intimidating, especially if your voice gets drowned out. But and of course, yeah, the big streamers, of course, you enjoy them because they're funny. They've stood the test of time. But there are a lot of small streamers out there that are very enjoyable. Not vouching for myself. I'm like literally like these two right here are amazing themselves. So, and again, thank you for like the opportunity here. So yeah, as a viewer, just continue to support them. The small streamers could use all the little support you get. You have no idea how motivating and how reassuring just one person popping in their stream, just saying hi, just mentioning how you really feel, like in a like a positive way. To the streamers, how great it is to hear that, because you'd be surprised, even the big streamers, like you just hear one negative thing in the sea of tons of people saying I love you, I enjoy your stream. Just that one person giving that one comment, the negative one, actually can send them tumbling down. VTuber, streamer, YouTuber, or otherwise,
because people are people.
Yeah. for like VTubing, for being a VTuber, I'll say this to anyone, like, if you're looking into it, just this advice. I gotta say, like, I need to go back to, I need to live by what I preach more, but
Mm-hmm.
I need to go into streaming in general, or VTubing in general, or whatever. Just remember you want to do this for fun, or just remember that your priority should be fun. Because if your priority is going to be fame, fortune, and recognition, you're going to be in an uphill battle, because a lot of people come into this with that same mentality. It's just like any other, like, high stakes career. It's just like any other sports career. You're not the only one striving to be the top. You're not the only one striving to be noticed and recognized. There are people who will take advantage of you. There are people who just see you as a stepping stone. There are people who are there genuinely because they just wanted to see if they could make friends, and it just became a thing. This streaming became a thing for them. Um, you get all kinds. It's just, streaming is what you honestly make of it. Um, so it's honestly, the advice is just a mixed bag. You can have a lot of fun with this if you come in with the right minds and the good and the right reasons. But just be aware. Don't have that. Don't have that naivete. That don't be naive and think everyone is in here for the same reason as you. This is a very competitive thing, and people take it seriously. People invest hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars to do this, especially VTubing, because streamers spend like hundreds for cameras, good PCs, mics, and all that. VTubers
Yeah.
do the same exact thing, except they got to spend it more on their avatar and the programs they use to actually make their avatar come to life, and that can cost even more. So some people will see this like a really big expenditure. Some people will see you as just that. Uh, yeah, that's why but my experience, as I've constantly been like coming in here thinking this is fun, it's been mostly positive. There have been moments where I was just like, I had those weird delusional ideas where I was like, maybe I can do something with this. Maybe I could possibly do that. And honestly, it led to some like headaches, heartache, and in the end, I just like, nah. I'm just gonna treat this like fun. I gotta keep having that mindset though. That's
Mm.
yeah. Man,
Yep,
that
yep,
took a
yep.
dark tangent.
There's a lot of, details and thoughts to share with that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially.
Hold on. Let me just like, bam, bam.
It should be fixed now, by the way. It should be fixed and just pick up from that building on Cloudii side, your right
Oh.
model side.
Really?
Like your relative right? Yeah. It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And now it should be fixed to run like normal. Evidently,
Okay.
last time I had scuffed some of it to make the bit run properly for the guest, and
Yeah.
we didn't actually have much prep time to test this, so...
So, impromptu.
So, screw it, we'll do it live type of thing, right?
Oh, fudge.
And that whole bit about it being expensive, that definitely resonated with me in particular recently because,
Bam.
oh, another building bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
To side tangent a little, I am finally getting a proper model done. That's just not me scuff editing something.
Yeah, the pencil will no longer be a thing.
Yep. But, you talked about the price, and it's like, oh, well, this is like professionally done model stuff that I'm looking at. It's like, oh, yeah, that bill's looking to be a couple grand probably. It's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
That...
Sorry. Okay, not to be no. You said couple?
A couple grand, yes.
Holy, this man is.
Honestly. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm only able to grab that because of the support people have given already. Like, that's all with stuff that I saved up from their shenanigans. So, it is possible. It's also just like, yeah, I want to put that back into streaming, and short of buying a scalped, inflated GPU That's just,
No, no.
$5 million more than the actual market price. This is where I can put that money. So, yeah, those models get expensive, especially when you go for
Oh
professional.
yeah. Yeah, like that's why I got a lucky break because like I said, I originated from VR chat
Yeah.
and I learned to make the models.
Yeah.
I literally just went on YouTube and looked up guides and everything. I
How to do
Frankenstein
this?
pieces. I originally just Frankenstein a lot of pieces and modified it a bit. Like I eventually learned how to do texture modifying and how to add bones and stuff to 3D structures. I don't do it as much as I did in the past. In fact, I kind of want to go back because I kind of got lazy. But that saved me a pretty penny.
Oh yeah, especially with
Honestly.
how many forms and looks you've picked up.
Yeah.
That's
Like
ay
honestly,
ay ay.
like I would it would be my dream to get someone who can do like a honestly really high end 3D model, but bro, that costs
That is wallet. Yes.
that is wallet, which I don't have. I work 9 to 5. I have bills to pay. I don't have time to invest in a
Ay
That's
ay ay.
3D model.
As they would say, a huge investment at
To
that
say,
point.
Yeah.
but again, not just gonna say now. If anyone's willing, I'd take that. I'd take
I
that
mean,
cost, don't lie.
I mean, yeah. I'll agree. No lie. Anything.
Ay ay ay. Well, if you want to go nuclear support with either of these people, you can very easily find them if you use the squeak command in chat real quick, huh? Ay ay ay. But yeah, it really is impressive what all you both have done with models and just editing. That I look at it and it's like, I don't know any of this. I barely managed to get these ears to wiggle. Ay
sorry.
ay ay.
Did someone say wiggle ears?
Wiggle wiggle.
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 What's a wiggle?
Wiggle.
Are we having wiggle hour now?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't mind
That
wiggle
is
hour.
not
Wiggle
what
wiggle.
What, Cloudy? What garbage wiggle is that? Your ears don't move.
Oh no, I didn't add the wiggle to this
Wiggle,
one.
wiggle,
I was
wiggle,
I was
wiggle.
about to say, are you joining in wiggle hour? And
Oh
your ears-
no! I didn't. I didn't add any of the wiggle to this version. No.
Yeah. You join
Just-
wiggle hour and don't have wiggles. Heck.
Listen, man.
And they don't move, Cloudy. Oh my
They
god,
don't move.
rainbow.
Ay.
They don't move. They don't move. They don't move. It don't move, man. It don't move.
Ay.
Oh yeah, my hair was
Alright.
supposed to wiggle too, but you know.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Wiggle,
because,
wiggle.
1 second. Shape. Away.
Away.
Shape shifting powers.
Ay,
go.
ay,
ay.
Oh, does that one have the wiggle?
There we go.
However,
Oh, that has the wiggle. Alright,
This is the
now
one
we
that
get the
wiggles.
wiggle hour.
Great. I become a mouse. I become a rat, and now he's suddenly not a mouse anymore. Great.
listen, man.
Yeah?
He went to join the wiggles.
Dimensions.
I wanted to join my fellow rodents, and now
Hey, man.
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Ay.
Give me a minute. Wow.
So I think you've more or less covered a lot of
That's
points
right.
about your experiences with streaming. Are there any communities you've been involved in or your own community that you'd like to take a moment to talk about?
okay. Communities I've been a part of. So I have like tier 0 level memory. So honestly, it's hard to remember every single one because there was a lot of communities I was in VR chat. Quite a few VR communities. Like right now, I was part of a lot of Discord server communities. I was part of a couple dance communities. I know there was one. I know IDA was one, but I did not participate, so I don't consider myself in that. I was in Fractured Thrones, but I could not take part very often because they stayed up way into the night, and unfortunately I worked, so I really couldn't stay up so late. Let's see, a couple of other RPs that I've done in the past. Streaming community wise, like VTuber, I was part of a couple, but some of them just either fell apart or because of the way I function, I don't really work so well as in like what's the word here? I am bad at reaching out and trying to like collab. I just play my games and if people say, "Hey, let's play together," I'm just
You
like,
too?
"Sure, let's do it." but me initiating the whole thing, not so much. So I did take part in some streaming groups, and those streaming groups were looking for people who are trying to like boost each other and expand and
Yeah.
collab
Yeah.
constantly. And eventually, they were like, "No, you just won't work here."
Hey, you want to join us for a weekly Among Us game?
It turns out they always wanted just everyone to just collab constantly, and I'm just like,
Ugh.
no thanks.
Yeah, you're just like, no, not my time.
So, but let's see, there's a couple of them that I've been part of. It's just sadly my memory is really shot, so I don't remember every single one by name.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So,
I
am I
know.
part? Am I part of this group now? Can I just stay over here?
Can
Yeah,
you
I'll
stay
live in
over here?
that. Can I stay in that broken building over there? And
That-
then every time someone
I
breaks
mean-
it, I'll just fall to my death.
No, it's
I'll be like in South Park, I'll be the Kenny of this.
Oh
Of
my
this group.
God.
Oh my God, they killed Alchem.
You know
Oh,
what,
can't
Alchem? We
believe
can
it.
totally
Oh, no.
add that if you get me a little video file of you just falling in the distance with a transparent background.
If
We
you're
can
serious,
legitimately
I'll
just
take you up
straight
on
up
that.
add that. I just get me a video file of you falling off from whatever building or height location you need, and
Just
I
need it
will
as a
just
GIF or what?
video file, transparent background.
MP3 or I mean MP4
Um,
or Wave or WAV or whatever.
let me double check.
It should be an It should be an MP4. I'll say it should be an MP4.
Wait. At midnight, give me 1 second. I'll tell you.
Let me
you are correct.
see.
It should be a group of mice.
Do.
You're correct.
It's a mischief.
Rodents.
So,
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. something
Look
like that.
here, look here, look
The
here.
three Mouseketeers. Don't.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Isn't that already copyrighted?
The ones I'm using are WebM files.
Oh, WebM.
Oh, WebM. Okay. I can modify
Yeah,
that.
and there's a particular flag to make the background actually transparent when played. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'll have to get back to you on that. But yeah.
I'll see what I can do on my video editing. If it would take me a bit because to get that stuff done takes me a bit because
I
of
mean,
time.
if you can make a transparent GIF that just has a bunch of empty space at the end, I can use that too and just timers. But the video files, they're just, once play and they hit the end, they just stop.
I
It's
understand.
add
I got
alpha layer. Okay. Add
Add
alpha
alpha
layer
layer,
is the
yeah,
setting.
Yeah.
Kaz, there's the one who did all this, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly I use so my thing I would just need to use Sony Vega for that, but I can do that. I can thankfully I
Okay.
can transfer it into that.
Yeah, it's easy.
All right. And it looks like Four's coming in early with their two usual questions, if we want to pick those up, huh?
Oh yeah, those
Oh,
questions,
Yep.
He has usual questions?
All right, take
So,
it away, Cloudy.
So basically, Alchem,
Yes.
if you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume you did?
If I was suddenly arrested for no reason.
Yeah, just flashed all over the news like some giant criminal.
Well, my friends or family. So some friends would assume either family would probably assume I was in a horrible accident, either of my own doing or honestly of my own doing, or on a slim chance they think something happened to me, but they most likely would blame me. Friends.
Oh, no.
Friends would think. Let's see. I have some friends who would literally think I just snapped or something. Some friends would. I have some friends who would be like, "Oh, he finally snapped." So I have some friends who would just be like, "Oh, what terrible tragic thing happened to this poor man," and some people would be. Let's see. I know one friend would just be like, just about damn time, and doesn't even know what the hell happened. Just be like about damn time.
About damn time.
They
What?
got him, finally.
Like positive, and one of them actually. Oh wait. Oh shit. Actually, one of them actually would win some money. I just remembered that. Why I
made a bet? Damn, they made a bet about you.
I actually had an old friend because I did some really dumb shit when I was little.
Uh-huh.
I was like, bro, one day, I bet you're gonna appear in the news. I'm like, for what? I don't know. You're just gonna appear.
Just anything. You're gonna appear.
Yeah. So does that also mean if you just wind up becoming popular enough that Alchem Games, the streamer, goes mainstream and winds up on the news at random, they win the money too?
I mean, they'd probably be like, actually, they'd probably be like, I won. Now give me. Come here. You make that streamer money. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized Alchem would
Like,
basically you'd be like Tim.
Give me.
You'd be like Tim the Tap Man, straight up, because he ended up doing the same. Like he ended up being on the news at one point.
I honestly, if I could be like that,
Like
I've already said my piece about if I ever did become big. I would just pull a Mr. Beast.
I mean,
I'd just be like, we got these 10 truckloads of toy spots, and we just unloaded it into that giant pile of cars. These kids have to cross traffic in order to grab all these toys, and whatever they can grab without getting hit Frogger style.
Hold the phone. Wait a second. That sounds. Well, I suppose Mr. Beast did go like, Squid Games is a good idea. Let's host one of those.
I was about to be like
I was gonna, call out a little bit, but no. He did like Squid Game, so
Yeah,
that's
I'm just like, hey, let's recreate. So I'm just like, why?
Let's recreate the game of death.
A casual recreation of a death game. Yeah, man.
And the follow-up question from 4. If you were to appoint a president of the internet, who would it be and why?
Oh my god.
Honestly, if I had to, let's see. If I had to appoint a president of the internet, I would say, sadly, my experience of knowing internet personalities is very limited.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably just one of the more level-headed, although kind of crazy person would be like Markiplier, or possibly like Charlie. And what I mean is Penguin Zero.
Yeah, critical.
Yeah, critical. I would choose a.
All right.
No, I'm not putting PewDiePie on the man.
That would be so.
No, I would actually like one day just see. All right, the president of the internet is going to be like, yo, what's up, everyone? It's me. Today, I have an announcement for all the internet. Oh my god, no.
Dude, can I secede from the internet?
What? I'd actually be okay with that. Just the president of the internet. Yo, everyone, what's up? It's me, Critical.
I actually wouldn't be. I wouldn't even mind it, because damn.
I'd be okay with that.
Man's actually chill, so I mean.
Yeah.
I still just gotta ask at times, because like, there's some times where it's like, okay, people are fine, and you never know when it's one person who's just gonna be like, and everything went to hell.
Yeah.
So.
You're true. You're right. Power corrupts. You never know.
And absolute power is chili dogs, right? Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Can I get the quote for that?
Absolute power is chili dogs. There was no quote. That's just me, butchering the quote with chili dogs.
So power
absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's the actual base quote. But absolute power is chili dogs.
And absolute corrupt power is chili. Wait, hold on. I want chili
We've
dogs.
confused Alchem.
No,
Mission success.
I want chili dogs now. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put my cat on the mic.
He's retrieving chili dogs, which are absolutely corrupted. Yes.
Hold on. I'll put my cat on the mic right now.
Oh no, the cat's on the mic.
Yeah, put my cat on the mic.
All right.
You want to hear my cat meow?
No.
Listen. 2 mice here, 2 mice here. Obviously, we're gonna, comment something about that. Oh no, he's poking at the buildings.
I'm trying to poke at you guys, but there's like an invisible force field or something.
Well, would you like to approach past a couple of buildings and get closer so you can maybe reach?
I'm watching you.
Here, let's let Alchem get a little closer so they're All right, did that not move?
I'm closer now. Okay. Blah.
Hey.
Blah.
Hey. What the fuck?
I'm out of reach. Oh no.
There we go. I'm just hi. Now we're
so
become closer as friends.
The follow-up question would be,
mm-hmm.
Are there any inspirations or major influences to your time, either streaming or just in general, that you'd want to bring up and talk about?
Ooh boy, that's a
Mhm.
so like I said before, what got me into streaming wasn't really any actual YouTuber or streamer. I just kind of got into it to help out a friend, and it just snowballed into what it is. But what is slowly influencing how what I want to stream, or
The
how what
mouse.
I want my streams to be, are stuff like this one YouTuber or streamer by the name of Kryken, who streams with a bunch of his friends, and they always do fun little skits. Also, the boys, because I actually started to get more and more into Josh Stubbs and the boys, like Eddie VR and stuff. Just small little groups that just do comedy skits like that, and just based off of either VR chat or numerous other games. That's the kind of stuff that's influencing me and just pushing me to want to do just to organize with my friends and just have fun little nights like that where you can just go ham and just make fun of each other, and like everyone pokes fun of each other, but everyone knows we're just there for fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Fun is
one
fun.
day, hopefully one day, like me and my friends will all have a group name, and then everyone will be like, "Oh, dude, it's whatever the dumbasses. Yeah, they're on
Dumbasses.
That
I don't
is
know.
the
I
official
don't.
group name, huh?
I honestly don't want to make it about myself, so I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to be Alchem and
Alchem and the boys.
Yeah, no, we're not. One, the boys are
Or,
taking
you
it.
know,
Those
Yeah.
we'll just
fucking-
rank it up Alchem and the Dumbasses. There we go.
No, no thanks. You know what I mean, though. One day,
Yeah.
and one day, one day, my hope is I could do that with a set group of friends. But then I'd be able to just have a bunch of other, like, say, I have acquaintances or new friends that I met, and I would just
Yeah.
be like, "Yo, join us some nights," and there we go.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Well, it sounds like a
Certain-
lot of people,
Have
not
certain
any
people
individual.
join in.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Certain people join in.
Certain
Yeah,
people.
what do you want?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You
Yeah.
want me to join in?
What you want?
Who'd you?
Listen.
You know, yeah.
I'll join in when you ask, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
He says that as he joined me one time. So hey, it works.
Suddenly you're like, suddenly you're streaming, and then you suddenly see the dumbass signal.
Hey, we're going.
What would that
I
look
gotta go.
like? What would that look like if it's just a spotlight in the sky?
Just one.
Just an ass with like a
Yeah.
with an air horn in front of it.
Just an air horn.
Yeah.
Ay. All right.
Yeah. God damn it.
Well, I think you already gave a piece to the people who might potentially want to get into this as a start in streaming, but that would usually be the next topic. So do you think you have anything more you'd want to say to anybody who would want to start streaming one way or the other? Or do you think you've already covered that thought?
Don't smoke. Wait, no. Eat ass, sled fast, do all the drugs.
Ay.
Okay.
Disclaimer,
Yeah.
do not do drugs unless
Do
they're
not
medically
actually-
prescribed.
Do not do drugs unless they're medically prescribed, and then when they are, do all of them.
At the
okay.
appropriate times.
True, honest advice. I mentioned, be sure to come into this for fun. I will. One thing I didn't mention. If you're coming into if you're coming into streaming for any like monetary gain, fame, or recognition, or anything like that, if you're trying to make yourself a giant name, temper your expectations. Do not expect yourself to become the next shooting star. You may have a very sultry, sexy voice. You may have a sweet sounding voice. You may have the cutest goddamn avatar in the goddamn world. You may have a personality that everyone will radiate to. That doesn't mean you will be noticed. That doesn't mean everyone will suddenly pick you up. There are those moments where people become viral, and everyone suddenly shows up and they grow and explode. You have those stories. There are a lot of people. We know some people have become like that.
Yeah.
There are people who they had their moment. They had this one little moment where they got noticed. Everyone recognized them. They maybe got a gigantic raid. Maybe they were part of some giant collab. Maybe they were a part of something. It happens. There's always going to be, if you can keep if you keep going at something, eventually, good things will happen. Same with streaming. You keep streaming, eventually there's going to be a good moment, a good night. Maybe you get a giant raid. Maybe you get someone who saw you and is like, I want to donate to you. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden it'll change. It doesn't mean that the next day every single person maybe came with a giant raid will come back. It doesn't mean that you've now started to make that revenue you can stream permanently. It doesn't mean that. And a lot of people, you hear those stories where there's a streamer who suddenly is like, I'm gonna go full time, and they have maybe like a good 1,000 followers, 2,000, 3,000, 10K, and their viewers are tend to be like in the 50s, 60s. They're not even partnered yet, and maybe they just had a good couple of months of actual income where stuff came in and they actually made money. I always see people who do that, and then later, a few months, they're like, I'm really struggling. Everything's becoming really dark. Everything's becoming make it or break it. And a lot of them end up just giving up. And that's why you see people just selling their avatars, selling their artwork, selling. You just see models just gone. Because people come in here expecting it to suddenly happen, to become big. It takes time. It takes patience. It's not going to be it's for some people. Some people need to actually accept that it just won't happen. You will not become the next PewDiePie. You will not become the next Dr. Disrespect. You will not become the next anything like that. You can become yourself. Just become whatever you think, whatever you're enjoying you're doing. Because that's usually going to be what will define you and make you something unique. Just expect it to take time. That's best advice I could tell most people. Like, don't expect it to come suddenly.
Yeah. It just becomes what it becomes. Eventually, you grow into the role, and a lot of the people who do get that sudden success don't know what to do with it or how to maintain it. Yeah. So, if it does come to you, do your best to latch on to it and try to figure out what you're doing right before everybody fades away and your 15 minutes are up. Because, like Alchem said, not everybody even gets that chance. And a lot of times, you will, just one face in the sea of thousands or something. Just if you have as small a niche as like VTubers or streamers with models, there's already thousands floating about. Various gimmicks and languages and games and this, that, and the other thing is like...
Hey, I have a question.
Oh?
Random question. So, if I raise my arms up like this, does it look like the scene from Iron Man? Where the building and stuff comes down? Oh, wait, hold on. Damn it, hold on. Now, there we go. Are the explosions behind Tony Stark? Yeah, let me do it one more time. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, that exploded right out of your armpit.
Yeah, that was a small ass building.
Yeah, that was a small building. Now it's the big building behind your head that'll go next.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, let's try it one more time. Take three. There we go. What?
Yeah, it was directly behind your head.
Well, we'll edit that.
We'll do it in post.
Wait, you're gonna be editing things?
No,
All right.
We'll do that.
Well, I didn't know we had any interns paid or not. You're the intern. I thought you were like the co-host or something.
Yeah, but I'm also an intern.
All right, well, Alchem, you've officially smashed up all the buildings, so if you smash them again, they're just gonna go vanishing, exploding. So, danger times.
Let me see if I can time this right. Give me a second.
It would start over on my side.
Quiet.
Oh.
There we go.
So,
by the way,
discombobulate. Jeez.
If the timing for that sound wasn't right, he'll edit in post.
I'll edit in post.
And if he doesn't,
Cloudii, do I need to give you the editor role so you could yoink the VOD and do that?
I mean,
there we go.
No, please don't kill my co-host. Ay, ay, ay. All right. We're about more or less halfway through the interview, and this is usually the point where I turn it to the guest as a free space. This is a turnaround moment. If you have anything at all you'd like to ask or just bring up for discussion, go ahead and go.
Lightning round, go, guys.
Lightning round. Cheese. Yes, cheese.
What?
Cheese.
What? Huh?
Cheese.
All right, Cloudie, your turn. Something.
What? Potato.
Okay, cheese and potato. All right.
Pepperoni.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like we got some good food on the table.
Onion.
We getting some
pepperoni.
sour cream?
Pepperoni and potato actually sounds really good. Actually.
I know. I was about to be like, wait a minute.
Pepperoni, potato, and crackers. I mean, the texture would be a little weird, but I'm okay
weird,
with this.
But
you know.
Let's see. There's no questions.
Yeah.
I can go. Don't pay attention to that one by that guide, the Techno Jelly. Don't pay attention to that.
don't pay. Okay, well, let's just read it off the teleprompter then. Quote: Why is Alchem so cute? End quote.
I like how you heard me just say skip that one. He's like, wow.
Teleprompter. Teleprompter, by the way.
Bro, you got a teleprompter in there? Whoa,
Yes.
let me see. Oh,
Yeah, with the camera crew.
oh, nice.
Yeah, look at all that stuff behind the set, huh? Look at all that stuff through the fourth wall.
Yeah, one of them's missing a kidney, by the way. Just saying.
Okay.
No.
Answer. Fine, Jelly. You know what? I'll answer you. I'll answer any of your questions that I have an answer to. Yeah. Wait. Freely, you said
So,
what? Did I
I think it was something about because I had it highlighted for myself to look at. Yeah. Let's see where is it? Come on. I had it in my notes.
Freely, I saved it. My bad. I was trying to see if I. Yup, it's up a ways.
Oh, here you go.
mhm.
What kind of thing do you use to try to make the models you use?
Okay, as a stall not to answer Jelly, I'll answer that one. So, what I use to make these models, like I said, I learned just via watching YouTube stuff. I learned using Blender and what is the other OBS? Not OBS.
Unity.
Unity, yeah, OBS and Unity and Blender. I will say I started with Unity first because I first started to learn how to mix match stuff, Frankenstein models, and then I learned animations, which was a lot of fun. Eventually, when I started to want to have more detail in what these things look like and a bit of the texture and everything else, I eventually started to learn Blender, which was scary at first because, oh my god, Blender is so complex. Even now, I still get a little, because I haven't done it in forever. Oh, mouse.
Yeah, that mouse has been there the whole time.
Out of here, mouse. Yeah, as I was saying, Blender was one of the bigger challenges, but eventually I learned it. I do need to go back and kind of remember how to ride that bike. And but yeah, those are the two things I've used thus far. I haven't needed to use any other program because once I've learned those two, I literally had the full gambit of what I could change, modify, add, and even animate. The next thing I started to learn is video editing, but that's something completely different.
All right. Well, in that case, I got another question from Frethia as well. Hina, thank you for the raid. We are currently in an interview with Alchem Games, the shape-shifting Tanuki back there, who's currently cat form, but they've kind of smashed a lot of the building. You blink and they're just going to change into something else entirely, so keep your eye on them, okay?
How's it going?
Oh,
whoops.
Speak of the devil, and here they change, huh? To follow up, there was actually another question from Frethia too. It just didn't have a question mark at the end of it, so that's why it slipped my notice.
Oh.
Is there any kind of game that if you could get a dev to make, you'd want to be in, or one that you'd want to stream? Like, is there an ideal type of game you'd want to be in, or a fantasy game you'd like to stream that just doesn't exist yet?
Okay. To answer you honestly, if any game developer ever added me for anything, RPG, card game, racing game, anything like platformer, I would be honored, and that's one of those moments where I'm just like, can I just retire? I think I hit my peak right there. I peaked right there if I appear in a game. Even voice acting, I would be like, I peaked. I'm good. Because I'm a gamer at first. Just like I said, before streaming just became a thing because of circumstances. But if I suddenly appeared in a game, I'd be done. I would just go to all my. I would be that douche who'd go to all my friends. I'd be like holding a cartridge. That's me. I'm right there.
That me.
That's me.
Look, Mom, on the screen.
I had to burn a CD for the game because they don't have physical copies, just so I could show it off like this.
I'm not gonna. I would turn into that douche IRL to my friends.
Be like, look what I did.
I mean, I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. Someone just thought.
Someone else thought about it.
Okay.
But my choice, if I had a choice, if I could have a choice, it would be probably a fighting game. I would be that joke character. I would be Dan Hibiki.
All right, so I suppose that already answers the follow-up question. Like, there's a lot of types of fighting characters. What type would you the joke character, huh?
I would be the joke character. I would be Dan Hibiki. I would do my own joke. Like, please make me a joke character in a fighting game.
Ay. His entire combo, he shapeshifts 20 times, but does 3% damage.
Does nothing. Yeah, Arc System. Please call me. I want that. Please put me in guilty.
Same. Teraz? Hey, yo.
Ay. So, to actually carry on with the next section, because it sounds like you didn't quite reach the ears properly. Alchem, is there anything you would like to ask or share? Your time to turn the tables. If there's anything you'd like to bring up or ask of us, go for it.
Also, thank you for helping me dodge Jelly's question.
All right, well, Techno Jelly, your question.
I will actually answer both his questions. I saw both of them. So yeah, Jelly, to answer you, why I'm cute. I don't see myself as cute, but everyone keeps saying it, so thank you. I guess yes, some of the models I do have and make do end up having that kind of appearance. Sadly, it's more so the fact that I can't find a decent male model that is affordable or very easy to come by, because let's face it, I can't make models from scratch just yet. I'm not that skilled. That's why, like, sorry, as we spoke, like if I can find someone who can make me a model from scratch, that would be amazing. But most of the models I end up getting are from like pre-made stuff, which they, if you buy it, they're like, sure, you can use it for whatever purposes, just modify it a little so it doesn't look like the original thing it once was, which I'm just like, perfect, that's exactly what I do. I will totally do that. Sadly, the market for 3D models, especially the ones that people make for sale, they do not make a lot of male models. It's usually dominated by very attractive or very alarmingly young looking girl characters.
Or furry.
Or furry. Or the furry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that with malice. There's just something about the word furry. It just makes me sorry about that. But yeah, so most of my models end up looking very, very either young, cutesy, or whatever. Granted, I don't follow it up with that persona or personality. Thank God. like seriously, I kind of just I don't want to put up an act, so I'm not really I'm not gonna be a streamer who's like being super uberly cute. And for those of you who are watching on stream, you probably know who the hell I'm talking about. No offense to you if you like this stuff. If you like that, that's fine. But I was never planning to become a VTuber who acted cute on camera or used a girl avatar and acted very, 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 very feminine or sexually driven.
Cloudii?
Yes.
Speaking of sexually driven.
What? Hey!
That's not where I was going with that. That's not where I was going with that. Come on.
Yes.
So I was gonna bring up, Alchem says all that about not wanting to act this way or that way. But I can totally imagine him doing it for, a stream or a special event or being forced into it for hours on end.
Oh, yeah.
And trying to keep a straight face for a while, but occasionally just bursting into laughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I can agree with him on that, especially because I'm not the same thing.
Okay. hands up, you're correct. Like I said before, I like to make fun of the community and I kind of mock it. So I have done a challenge where I already told you I did the e-girl one, and yes, I even did one where I had a femboy avatar before.
And
I've even done one where I've
made.
I've even had one where I was basically cutesy throughout the entirety of the stream. That was wretched and horrible, and I felt very sick afterwards because I kept going ooh woo constantly. But apparently, everyone in my chat was like, "Haha, funny."
Yeah, and I was there to listen and suffer with it. So, so you know, secondhand. It's like secondhand smoking, only worse.
Jeez.
As long as there's something funny like that to poke fun of, or just it's something to make light of because. The reason I did the cutesy one and the femboy one is because there is an overabundance of just so many streamers and VTubers and VR chat streamers who just that's their premise. Their premise is literally this. Hi, I'm in front of the camera and I'm just like, hi everyone, how are you? I'm very cute today. Wait, they call their chat something like some kind of like dessert treat or something. Like hi my little cupcakes or some wretched thing like that. And I'm sorry. See, I understand there are people who want that kind of thing because it's pretty cool to have. It's not cool, but it's kind of just comforting. It's comforting. That's the word I was trying to find the term. There's some people who find that comforting, just to have someone with a nice soothing, kind of docile tone, still soft spoken, just talking nice to you, talking very friendly to you. Maybe even 1-to-1 because you drop a tier 3 sub and they actually say your name, and that's why you have that word that we can't say on stream. Can we say that word now? I think as long as we don't say it in derogatory.
I don't think we should. I'm pretty sure people get the idea though, based on the context.
Yeah,
but as far as I'm aware, that's still like technically banned word.
It's still
along with several other ones.
Yeah. All right. So for the sake of not getting in trouble, let's keep it simple.
Yes, Fox. It is that word.
It's the S word. Yeah.
All right. Well. I think Alchem has made some use of the open floor. I'm not sure if he's asked any questions, but he's definitely said some pieces on.
I need to stop running my mouth. I run my mouth too much. So where am I directing these questions to?
I mean, me, Cloudii, random people in the audience. You want to ask the universe.
Yeah.
If you have a question for anybody, just shoot and say it.
Shoot it. Yeah,
let me just 1 second. Hold on. I got a question. Come on. People of Earth, give me your energy. Can I make the spirit ball?
Can you I could bring out a soda can.
Sorry, I'm Raven just literally just staring me down for making a Dragon Ball Z reference saying ouch.
I could summon the entire sun if you want.
Sun.
Yeah, do you want the sun as your spirit ball?
The power of the sun.
The power of the sun. I just head dented my face into
Galactus Mouse actually the sun.
There you go, the power of the sun. Now you can, that's your spirit bomb. Eh?
There's your spirit bomb.
Wait, hold on, let me just wait. Hold on. I'm Yamcha. I'm holding the spirit ball. Yeah, there we go. Just hopefully I don't get killed by a Cyberman soon.
All right.
A Yamcha pose.
Sun be gone.
Not me. Thank you. And spirit ball whoosh.
Whoosh.
All right. Well.
Okay. Question for the audience, I guess, or question for you guys?
Yeah.
I have a question now because I will turn the tables here. Where do you see you guys in the next future? Because you guys asked me that, and you kind of stumped me for a bit.
Sorry, do you want to go first, or I will?
Well, I can give the sarcastic answer immediately, or I can think for a real answer.
I mean, either way.
All right, so short answer: there's a ditch about 3 miles out of town. I'd probably wind up in. No.
Yamcha pose when you're in there.
Yeah. All right, that's the plan. But for real, I'm just kind of hoping that things carry on, and Maybe a bit of growth would be nice for the channel and whatnot, but I'm content with where things are. Hopefully a bunch of people I know get to be more free and more doing their own thing, freelancing or whatnot, and I can still maintain affording their services and supporting them. Because, like, I don't think I've shown anybody yet, but... Oh, Alchem's wandering off. But if you're familiar with some of the art I share over Twitter, most of the time whenever I get something done by Cece, well, she's going to be doing portraits for each and every guest that's been on the show.
Oh.
So,
Dang.
let me actually grab this a little early. So, the episode 1 portrait is basically done now.
Oh.
So let me save it properly. So I'm hoping to get something like that done where I can keep supporting the people who let me do my thing and have shenanigans. So.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. New folder.
I had a wardrobe change, so.
God damn it.
Save. All right, I'll bring it up in just a moment. But Cloudii, I think that's all the time I can buy you. So.
Okay. I mean, that's fine by me. I mean, okay. Let me be frank when it comes to the future thing, and this is me being honest because I guess I'm gonna actually kind of give a damn a little bit. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll see myself hitting partner. You know, doing stuff for doing like the crazy, dumb BS videos I've been wanting to do since like watching other like people who inspired me when I was younger. I guess. I don't know. I want to do what I want to keep doing what I'm doing now is just hang with my friends, do crazy stuff like this. Obviously.
Picture incoming.
Okay.
How do I say this? What else?
Ooh.
Dude, I mean, I'll be honest. As like, oh my god.
So a portrait like this for each guest is what's going on.
Well,
that
dang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dang.
So this one just got more or less done. Cece's going to send me the final product eventually, and I'm going to also get the invoice eventually. But something like this for each guest, which means Cloudii, you're up next. No, wait, not quite up next. Wait, did we start with you on episode 2? Or was that episode 3?
I'd have to look back at everything.
Either way, yeah, you're going to be up sooner.
Oh, boy. But also, no. And like I said, with you two, being my friends, I want to do stuff with you guys in the future still.
Hey.
Don't worry. Just call me up. I'll be that name on your Discord thing. I think I'm called Stepping Stone 47.
No,
you're early in the plan. That'd be number 4.
Yeah, I know,
so.
I know. But real, but real talk. For sure, in the future. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen with the future of quote unquote streaming because so much mess has been happening.
I'll see you on Facebook Gaming.
No, sorry, it's not even called that anymore, sir. It's called Meta.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's called Meta now.
Yeah.
So now we have to swap over to Meta Gaming. That just sounds so bad. Oh no, that sounds really bad. I'm sorry.
That was so meta.
Don't you know metagaming is frowned upon at my tables?
I'm sorry, that's just so bad. I don't know. And then I think the one huge thing is I want to maybe in the future just do a giant D&D session with a lot of people.
Squeak.
Do a giant 50-player D&D session.
Oh, that would be hell.
I'll politely decline. I can't read dice.
Alchem?
It confuses me.
It just has a number.
Oh,
it always changes. I can't.
Yeah. By the way, one last thing. Yeah, and then the whole mouse thing, the whole rodent thing, has been nuts. With everyone being apart and whatnot, and doing their own little stuff, whatever. I had to clear my throat. Sorry.
Speaking of that, I'm part of that thing, but at the same time, I don't think they've noticed. I'm day 200 something. I'm a Tanuki, and they haven't noticed that I'm not technically a rodent.
So
I think I got an honorary mention, and they're like, you know what?
Hey,
He
hey,
has a
Well,
rap
listen,
form.
listen.
he
You're
has
a
a rap
hybrid.
form.
You're a hybrid. Don't worry.
Ay,
It's
ay,
a rap
ay.
form. It's close
It
enough.
counts. It
Alchem's trying
counts.
to eat the mouse on screen while talking with the mouse soul stuff.
Ah,
Ay, ay, ay.
Listen, he's okay. He's okay. Don't worry.
Ay, ay, ay.
I can vouch for this guy. Okay, he's kind of spontaneous.
hold on. No, now you can't see me.
Pay
See?
no attention
Pay-
to the
pay
bird
no
behind the
attention.
feathers. Okay.
Alright, okay.
Did
Okay,
you have
okay,
a
okay.
tangent to carry on with?
Uh,
Or can I go back to you can't read dice?
Look, the change confuses and alarms me. Okay, so every
You
time you
roll it,
it's
and then
different.
it's a number, and then you just read of that number.
It's different. It's scary.
It's
Alchem.
Yes. Yes.
We can get you a die that's just one side. It's just a Mobius strip. Did you get heads or heads?
I always get hit. Wait. Hold on. Anyway,
We'll edit down post. Don't worry.
I actually do have a serious question on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube being streamers yourselves.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Given the this is gonna be an actual serious thing, so I actually have a question. And any of you guys in chat, this goes related to you guys as viewers and as streamers. For those of you who are streamers, given the current landscape that's going on with Twitch and how they're treating their own streamers and people on their platform, and how they're starting to become a change. I mean, you see, Facebook Gaming is doing all they can. They're now changing to Meta, and I haven't even touched YouTube, especially with the recent changes they're doing and the updates they've started to do. The community, they've started to actually implement a sub.
Oh,
system.
rates are now an implement. By the way.
They are now. They're actually doing. Yeah, they're now doing exactly like Cloudii says. This stuff is just recently updated for YouTube too. Like the last thing I heard a few days ago is where they actually implemented a sub system where people can just subscribe, like
Membership
you can on
programs.
Twitch.
Yeah,
not
membership
like subscribe on
programs,
YouTube, but yeah, you can do like a membership kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all these newer updates that keep coming. Meanwhile, you keep hearing Twitch is lowballing their streamers. Twitch is unfair. Like what was it? I think it was Facebook Gaming where they said we're only taking 30% or 40%.
Some amount, some certain amount.
Far less than any streamer on Twitch, but because it's Facebook and most people kind of Facebook is for like what is it like elderly?
Facebook is if I want to talk with Grandpa.
Basically, yeah, and that's why they're changing the meta. They're trying that. That is like they could try to say it's for a bunch of different. Honestly, it's because Facebook is seen as for people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, grandpa, and so you don't really expect a bunch of gamers and young people to be on Facebook. That's why they're changing it to Meta. YouTube, being the giant platform that it is for videos, is trying to do live streaming, and they've been doing a pretty good job. They're pulling a lot of the big streamers there. You're getting people like Tim the Tatman. You've got Ninja. You've got Doctor Disrespect. You even see some of the bigger streamers on Twitch saying, "Yeah, if the way Twitch is going, their days will be numbered."
People are gonna start shifting.
What are your takes on this? Do you think you'll still find yourself being on Twitch for a long time, or do you think you'll actually see yourself eventually jumping into YouTube or maybe Meta, or are you planning for that, or do you expect
honestly,
yourself to be there?
if you want my honest answer, and this is my honest answer, considering that I'm doing this, I'm already kind of exposing myself to the other social platforms at this point. Yeah, I feel like eventually it's gonna be a shift. I feel like I'm gonna eventually shift. I say that because I mean I don't want to just stick to one platform. I want to try to go everywhere. You know, get my quote unquote name out there. I guess.
So let me answer to I saw Bluesy. So you're right. It has been a while. People have been saying that YouTube and Meta now would take over. This is something over time. These are businesses. They can wait. They're patient.
They're patient.
I mean, it took them this long to finally get not Doctor Disrespect, but it took them this long to finally get Tim the Tatman and quite a few others.
And
Uh,
when he finally shifted, that was a huge,
that was
huge thing.
that was a red flag, but it wasn't like the proverbial sinking ship, or it wasn't the proverbial like mass exodus that everyone thought. Of I still think that if Twitch continues to lowball their streamers, mistreat them, have priority over big streamers compared to small streamers, eventually people get sick of it. I do expect because I did see you mention that that YouTube and Meta are giving streamers a better rate right now because they're trying to lure people in, and it is a lure. It's a lure. Um, Eventually, once if they do take over and become more bigger than Twitch, they're probably gonna pull a 180 and be like, policy change because we're not making enough income or some other made up reason. They will suddenly say the rates in which streamers were getting revenue are changing and it's going to be 50-50 or something like that. They'll probably do that because Twitch has done that in the past. They've changed stuff. In fact, remember the promoted streams that were originally with just channel points and now it's pay to promote.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That
that was see, like when I saw like any little bit of that, I'm like, I'm gonna just I will actually express this. Do not, and I mean do not. Don't be that guy that pays for your stuff. Come on.
I will add this because I saw that when I started to see pay to promote stuff. It's only one channel at the very top left of my page when I check that thing. So I'm just like, wow, what are the odds of appearing on vast number of people's Twitch page is going to be very small because there's a lot of people doing that, and it's only one channel that even shows on the top left as promoted. So the odds are very slim that you'll be noticed. And even funnier, I asked Rainbow to check on her PC. She had on her laptop. She doesn't even see it. It's not even there. There's no promoted stream that appears on hers. So for some people, they don't even get that.
Oh,
people are just
by the way,
off.
There was also a case on Twitch at one point. Remember the boosting thing? Where did it go? Where did it go?
That was the beta for the promoted stream.
And now it's
now it's becoming the paid version. Oh, no wonder. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
You got that. That is definitely the thing. To answer the question that was asked, and I kind of just let tangents develop tangents.
Yeah.
As far as myself, if there's equivalent or better, and specifically it's got to be better functionality on things, I'll probably hop over to somewhere in the distant future. There are some people where it's like, okay, I know some people who watch me stick around because they will like to watch me or whatever, but they're only ever on Twitch or something. And if I were to move over to YouTube, I'd, lose a chunk of that core audience of people who just do hang out. So this is like, my community's, small enough that it's like, some people may go along with the move, but I'd lose some important people to the stream. And it's like, unless streams remarkably improve on a technical scale, I'm not interested, because if people want to support me, the best way to do that's always going to be the donate button. Nothing to do with the particular systems at play with the streaming services, just the donate button.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah.
I also see Jelly mentioned, that recently YouTube implemented a shorts or clips kind of thing that basically you can now make clips.
Yeah, I took advantage of that already.
So those of you on in the chat, audience wise, like, would you see yourself suddenly watching streams on YouTube, or I will say my mind is kind of like YouTube is for videos, Twitch is for streams, Facebook is for grandpa. I mean, it used to be like college. It used
to be college, and then everyone who was in college kind of
they grew up.
Yeah, it looks like Bluesy or Detective Mouse, if I'm recalling correctly, is saying they already watched some VTubers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I'll agree with
Cut
that.
out the middleman and just.
as well.
I mean, you're right. Cut out, like I will say, Bluesy's right. Cut out the middleman and just donate, because then you don't involve Twitch. You don't involve any of the third
You don't
parties.
involve anything.
Yeah.
See, we got some
bro-
people saying they don't watch YouTube. YouTube hasn't figured out how to find streamers on, so finding streamers or finding streams on YouTube still is rough.
That
Yeah,
actually,
that's
you're right.
That
They need
actually
to
is a rough thing still.
They need to add. They need to add a way to navigate from videos to streamers. There should just be, honestly, there should just be a button that just
Let's see.
live streams.
We've got another one. If YouTube had Twitch's chat system with better moderation.
What do you mean by moderation, though? Like,
like moderation tools, basically.
Oh, okay, moderation tools for the streamers and their mods. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That because I haven't noticed that there's kind of a lacking thing there.
Cloudii has gone fuzzy. Oh no.
Did I go fuzzy?
You went fuzzy.
What the heck? I didn't even do anything. What? Why am I going fuzzy?
At the fuzz.
Hold on, I'm just building up static on him.
Yeah. Okay, don't tase me. Don't tase me, bro.
Zappity zap zap.
Zappity zap zap.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear everyone's take on this, because I'm curious what the future holds in terms of streaming, because we're all streamers ourselves, and I mean, one day, who knows? One day, I'll be on YouTube. Saru will stay on Twitch, or maybe Saru will make a hybrid and be like Twitch, and then some stuff on YouTube, and then Cloudii will be on Meta. Because
I mean, I already re-upload all these to YouTube.
No, by the way, you will never see me on there. By the way, I'm just saying
you never know. They might suddenly decide to
give
get really into the esports scene. Maybe they might start doing a bunch of crazy stuff.
Maybe they buy your contract for millions of dollars.
I'll be honest, I would never want to be part of an esports team. Just saying that. I would never want to, because you're gonna be limited on basically creative freedom. That's it.
Fair enough.
And trust me, I've read multiple contracts. I never want to do it. I just never want to do it. It's not worth my effort.
I see.
And it looks like we do have a couple other answers pouring in the chat to the question as well. So Cutsy is saying if they knew the streamer when they moved from Twitch to YouTube and they really liked them, they might switch to watch on YouTube, but chances are it'd be a struggle to know when they're live and would miss streams more often.
There, Bluesy. That's I was trying to hit that point where YouTube needs to make a distinction between YouTube and live streams,
which apparently they are working on ? Apparently, yeah. I
mean, we'll see where that goes.
And also Bluesy also mentions Saru. Oh, okay, so I had it mixed. Cloudii will be on Twitch still, and maybe YouTube. Yeah. Saru will be on Meta.
Screw that. I'm just going to live stream to Zoom calls. Listen, I already had to go deal with Zoom calls for teaching. I'll just live stream my gameplay to Zoom calls. That'll be what I do. All right, everybody, here's the Zoom link for Twitter. Let's go.
I'm just waiting for the day he does a Zoom meeting with his class and then just 2 Matt shows up.
Oh, listen, no, that'd be funny.
I already tried to bring up a Live 2D program that's available on website and web browser on a school computer when they were talking about interactive arts for one of the lessons, and I was going to be like, let's show them Live 2D and VTube and stuff, and then the website just didn't work.
I might just dip down here because I'm suddenly thinking, what if my school started to do live 2D models for streams?
Dude.
Oh no, my teacher, my
God.
waifu.
I just thought about that. Oh my God, you know that could actually be, that could possibly be a thing.
One that would be a dreadful thing. My English teacher is my 2D waifu. Also, that sounds like a pretty interesting.
That sounds like literally a light novel. There we go.
It does sound like a light
novel. That sounds like a light novel.
And
really
another answer to the earlier question about swapping platforms potentially, Sarah, one of my big inspirations, by the way, has brought up, if they reached a point where they wanted to transition over to another platform, they drop affiliate from Twitch and multi-stream, so not to break contract. That way, you stream both sides and you can transition the audience a long time during the transition.
So about that, the dual officiality thing, The whole, from what I remember reading, unless Twitch pulled a fast one and changed their policy again, you can stream on both platforms as even as an affiliate, as long as the stream you have on Twitch does not appear on YouTube.
24-hour
least within-
exclusivity for any content on Twitch. So you can't multi-stream, stream both simultaneously
But
with
you can,
stuff, but you can stream on YouTube and on Twitch as separate events, or re-upload
their
VODs 24 hours after broadcast.
that's their little loophole. But oh my god, I do not trust Twitch with
I-
anything.
Nowadays, look, what their words said back in the day compared to now.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's so much different. It is so much different.
That's why you have. That is why you have a bunch of streamers that exist as both YouTubing and streaming at the same time, and they're not affiliate because they're not, since they're not under contract, they're not obligated to do anything, and they just always direct people to donate to them on Patreon, PayPal, or whatever.
PayPal, yada yada yada, the full 9 yards.
Thus, basically getting best of both worlds in a way, and just giving a middle finger to Twitch because they don't have to owe them anything.
And they don't even get ads playing on their stream because they're not affiliate.
Exactly. And I mean,
Oy. That's my face. That's my face. Hand away.
No. Accept it. Fine. He gets away this time.
Escape.
This time. Also,
this time, huh?
Damn, I will say this, sir. It's nice that you have like an inspiration like that. I still have never gotten one like that. I'm like, I wish I had someone who just have inspired me to do the stuff I do. I just end up doing it. I'm just like, here I am. I'm like, oh, this looks like fun. I'll do this.
Fair enough, though.
It's honestly, my nightmare attack. You fight me, Sam. Fight me. I'm right here.
Yeah.
No, okay. I think I asked my serious question and my
all right. You think you're all good on that then?
Goofy question. What's your favorite food? Go.
Cheese.
Watermelon.
Wait. Sorry. What did you say? Cut off for me.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay. I gotta give the mouse question. That's stereotypical. Even though technically mice don't even really go for the cheese. They go for like literally anything with protein. You give a mouse a steak. That's the story they don't give you. You give a mouse a steak.
Chat, your turn. Go.
Favorite foods in chat. Go.
Favorite foods in chat. Let's hear it. Just randomly just post them.
I
swear you're not gonna make me hungry and want to go get some.
Oh, that hand is getting ominously close to patting distance. What do you... That's my brain. That's the back of my hair.
Touch.
Let's see. All right, we got some answers rolling in. Shadow Spectre says, the blood of my enemies. Ace the Wendigo says pudding. Bluesy says little shrimp chips. Shrimp chips, huh?
Man, I want some shrimp chips.
Actually, not a seafood fan, so I can't say anything there.
Skolin says pizza.
Pizza?
Ooh.
Oh, nice pizza.
All right, so we definitely got some, things rolling in.
Shut the Sam. I see that. I asked Sam what their favorite
Sam says rainbow. Yep. Arata says Jayuk Bokim. I think I said that wrong, but I'm not sure what that is, Rata.
Oh,
sweet potato tempura. Ooh.
Ooh. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up now, because now it's
which one?
By the
Rata's food. Okay, let us know what it is when you look it up.
Ooh, it's spicy Korean.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, that definitely sounds good.
I think I went to like a teriyaki place that just served
and I see Fox posting an answer. Mice.
Wait, what? Hey, what? Hey, yo, what?
Fox.
Mice.
Hey, yo, what?
Fox.
Wait, hold on.
Fox, I'm in a different dimension. So I'm not a mouse right now. So I'm a fox myself.
Let me join you on that. I'll join you on that.
I mean, I'm a fox myself, so
Don't make me get the power of the sun blind.
You did you say you're a fox?
I'm a fox.
Kind of cute Lame.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, because I got mystic powers. Ooh.
What? Did you suddenly discover the internet?
Yeah, man. Let's go. The meta.
Cloudii,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
Oh, my face! My face, bro. Oh god, Sam, you mentioned that, and I'm like,
Jeez, steam buns.
yeah,
All
the
right.
steam buns, yeah, because I might make a couple. I actually make a couple of those, actually.
Okay.
All right. Let's
So,
see here. Yeah, I got a nice little idea of what everyone's tastes are. Nice.
all right. Anything
Thanks,
else
everyone in
to
chat.
go on with this free space turnabout, or you think you're all good and we move on forward?
Everyone in chat, throw me an idea for a new form that I should translate.
All right. Anarchy go. What is
I'm not
Alchem's
being-
next form?
I am not being
Wait.
lazy and uncreative and
Wait.
asking chat to throw me ideas.
Crab?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Crab.
Where?
Crab?
Crab?
Crab Alchem.
Crab people.
Yeah.
Potato Alchem. Rock Alchem.
Listen,
Pink Fairy Armadillo Alchem.
I already have
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
And I already have banana.
Mermaid.
Wendigo?
Another potato. We
Fairy
got
Armadillo.
Rainbow
Oh, yeah.
Senpai saying potato.
Wendigo? Wait, have you done
Why
Wendigo
you
already?
give me potato? Just
Potato.
Wait, hold on. By potato, do you mean like an actual potato, or do you mean just like me just lying there like?
Amoeba?
I don't know. Do you guys mean like actually potato the food? Or do you
Raw
mean
vegetable,
like
like-
just couch potato?
Or no, like human vegetable with like a breather machine and just.
Oh my god!
Whoops! Yeah! You didn't see
A
that.
steamed potato. A steamed potato. Avocado.
Ignore that.
Avocado form.
Avocado. A steamed
Avocado.
So
potato.
basically, they want you to be edible.
You know what I want?
That's
Dang.
An axolotl.
An axolotl.
Axolotl.
Oh,
An
that's
axolotl? Oh, actually, yeah.
Wait.
Frankenkem.
Why are you
Axolotl.
all turning me into food? Please don't.
Yeah, do it to him.
Listen, you're a cat right now. You could be turned.
Uh.
Yeah, you could be turned into bread. That's how the internet works.
My life is bread.
My
Bread.
life. What is my main purpose?
To pass the butter.
Oh my god.
I
Ay,
am
ay,
not
ay.
already a snack. Don't you even start. Okay. But yeah, thanks guys for throwing. Some of them are really
Jeez.
funny. Like some of them are actually funny, goofy ideas.
You know,
I
that's
like-
fair.
avocado.
That's fair. Sarah brings up a good point. If you become bread, you got to play I am
bread.
bread.
You gotta play I Am Bread. yeah.
Actually, Sarah, I might do that. The thing is, all I need to do is like make it like slightly toasted, give it some goofy little eyes, give it a little bit of hair right here, and make sure I have the cowlick. Boom! I am bread.
Bread.
I made a joke.
There you
because I looked up I Am Bread for a minute, right?
Uh-huh.
I found a game called I Am Fish.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Someone made I am fish.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm adding this to my wish list now.
Ay, ay,
What
ay.
kind of bread? Pumpernickel, because it's funny
Jeez.
sounding.
Oh, that sounds really
So I just think pumpernickel because it's funny sounding. Just that's it. Have I ever tried it? No.
So Alchem is
Am I ever
embracing
gonna
his
try?
fate
Probably
to
not.
become delicious.
I can't believe it.
I am not a snack. I swear. Oh wait, no, I'm not delicious.
So wait,
Don't call me.
does this wait, I was gonna say, does this mean that you're gonna have toast on your head as a Tanuki now?
Toast Nuki.
Ah!
Ask another question like that again.
So does that mean you're going to have toast on your head now?
Why was it me? You did,
I was going to
you double take. You did a double take. I saw it. Ah!
I don't know.
And that's how we all died, canonically. Ay.
No, you all die when I suddenly pull an SCP kind of thing. I just pull a 176 and I just come up behind him.
You know, at this point, I
I
was
just
just
come
say, dude.
I come up behind Sarah. I'm like, hey,
Oh no. Oh no.
What, you're peanut now?
be cloudy.
What?
And now I take over the show.
No, but I was gonna say at this point, I just thought about it. Aren't we all technically SCPs?
I'm just big.
I just discovered the internet.
But but I'm saying shapeshifter would be an SCP. Saru being
I
mean-
huge.
I have
SCP.
no affiliation with the SCP Foundation. They
And
have
then
never
you know
contained
the
me.
Dimension Hopper himself.
I mean,
I've
as
never been
far as
contained
you
in-
know, SCP
Yeah.
shenanigans go, literally everything's an SCP. God's an
Yeah.
SCP.
Wait,
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like,
isn't Cloudy just technically the reluctant dimension hopper?
Oh fuck, you're right. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I
Ay,
didn't
ay,
realize.
ay.
Oh my god. Wow. Only my story's different because I used a jet and I shattered through a dimension.
He was a reluctant dimension hopper, and then he became a VTuber and discovered the internet.
Fuck.
You know, in some dimensions, you know, he just figures out his dimension by the follower count of the day, and that's just the dimension name. And he's like, okay, we're in dimension this, we're in dimension that. All right, and it just changes. You never know what dimension you're in.
Oh my god, I'm Rick.
I'm just. I wish I had another arm so I could like quadruple palm.
Ay, ay, ay.
Listen, descendant of Fenrir over there, by the way. Just saying.
You know, I just lived in the ashes after, you know, the end of the world or something, but sure, we can go with descendant.
I'm here again. I hear this is why I'm just like, God. There are moments where I'm just like, God, I wish I had more, but at the same time, like, God, I'm glad I'm not cringe.
Like, dude, no, but I made it goofy. I wanted to make it as goofy as possible. That's why I was just like, I didn't care. Fuck it.
bro, you're okay. You know what, Cloudie? Your backstory is you're one of the Acme Labs rats from Pinky and the Brain, except you were like the third rat that they did testing for, and you went through dimensions instead of staying with Pinky.
Staying. You know that could work. I actually know Brain.
It's Pinky and the Brain and Cloudie.
And here, my story was basically just magic asbestos poisoning.
Hold on. Could you repeat that one more time?
Magic asbestos poisoning. You know, I just grew up in the ash field. Yes. I grew up in a field of ash, and it had magic side effects. You know, the lung damage may be there as well, but me big, right?
The fucking what?
I had to.
Hey man.
I mean, I had to get the point across somehow, right? And I think that got the point across.
So you're saying if I cut open my wall and I grab that little padding that's in
No.
there, I will gain the power of the universe and turn big?
No, I'm saying if you set fire to ancient giant creatures that consume suns and then stuff them into your walls and then cut your walls open and then do all that, then yeah.
Hey man,
what?
Hey man, it's not a Tide Pod.
Don't get me started on shit. No.
All right.
Stop that.
So, to move into our next section, this is where the personalized questions come in, and I think I'm actually going to leave a lot of these up to Cloudie because I feel like Cloudie has a better grasp on, you know, ideal things to ask. Like, heck, we could even go on that Tide Pod tangent as well, Alchem, if you actually have a monologue to go there, huh?
So wait, what am I asking again?
Just specific questions to Alchem or something.
Rainbow got mad at me.
I don't know.
I mean, specific questions. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because I think the majority of the questions, you know.
I'll throw a shot in the dark where my brain's going because, remember how we posted to Twitter, you know, not too many hours ago that, we both remembered that this interview exists?
Yeah, I like how I was the only one who remembered.
Bruh.
So my script writing is not exactly up to par, so we have 90% of the usual, script.
Yeah.
So,
Bruh.
I guess in this case, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
The question I'll bring up is, there are a lot of points in conversation and seeing the trends where you're either contrarian or enjoy making light of those trends and just, you know, poking fun at. Mm-hmm. What do you think about those trends being a thing and all the, you know, Twitter culture of VTubers and the VTuber culture as you've seen it explode?
Okay. That's like a double. My answer is gonna be kind of double-edged here. Okay. For Twitter, I think is just a trash place where you can just post whatever dumb thing you want. Do not expect Twitter to be something. Don't expect Twitter to be something nice. you will see the most intellectual thing posted on Twitter that took lots of sound reasoning and thought, and then it will just be tarnished by some dumb comment underneath it.
Yep.
Or be retweeted by someone who has absolutely no fucking idea what it means.
If it gets any attention at all.
If it gets attention, yeah.
Okay, you want to know something? I'm gonna reveal something very funny.
Oh.
Look, hold on. Maybe not, maybe not.
Oh. He's miming to the camera. I think he
Yeah.
has his the waifu in the ear on the line. Tactical updates from the waifu. Yep. Art. Well, it seems this question really was going to be double-edged if Alchem has to go mute and, talk about things for a second, huh?
Yeah.
Ay. Were we about to get,
All right. Oh yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wanted to reveal something about the rainbow thing. You shouldn't. It'll ruin the joke because
Nice.
honestly, I did some funny joke which it has a double-edged meaning, and if people actually kind of like looked at it, they realize what the hell I was saying. But anyways, like I said, you have like stuff that I've done.
Mhm.
There, you have posts that people do, or they post the dumbest things, and hell, like one of the normal things you see on Twitter is like you see someone post like some meaningful thing at the very first kind of couple of letters, but then when you expand it, then you see it's like, oh, it's just a troll at the very bottom. Or that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just see Twitter as just a nice little trash heap where you can post really dumb stuff, like TikTok.
Yeah, just shitpost.
Yeah, basically. Let me see. Following up with the other question, the communities and let's say VTubing. Okay, my whole thing about the trends and stuff.
Mhm.
So, look, as I mentioned, VTubing is streaming is a thing that people strive to become big at. There's going to be bandwagoning. There's going to be trends that people do. People will try their very best to just grow, and some people will backstab. Some people will lie. Some people will cheat others. Some people will they will basically tarnish their entire reputation they've had thus far just for a bit of growth. And that's why you see a lot of like one of the biggest trends that I've seen thus far is like again, no shame to anyone who enjoys this. Again, I know I will get flack for this, but I make fun of this anyway. So the trend, especially for VR chat streaming, if you want to be big on VR chat, just be a girl. Just be a girl avatar. Just be a femboy avatar. Be very effeminate, and you will grow. I've seen people who tried to pull what some of the other original streamers did back in the day, the meme streamers. That doesn't cut it no more. It really doesn't, especially if you're going to stream that. So it's just people following trends and what works. And let's face it, the most people like what's it called? What's that thing that girls have at the front, like that start with personality? I think.
Personality's one word for it. Big assets,
Big
something
assets,
else like that.
Thank you.
Yep, the personality.
The fan service.
Tremendous fan service. Again, I like to be subtle about it, but let's not sugarcoat it. People really do like sex. Sex really does sell, no matter what.
It does.
It could be 2040 in the future, and sex will still sell. I mean, why do you think the bathtub streams took off for a while? Why do you think why do you think those ASMR streams took off? And I think they're still relevant even now.
Yeah,
why do you think OnlyFans took a giant 180 the second they said we're no longer doing lewd, and then everyone suddenly left and like, I'm kidding, we're doing lewd again.
Wait, we lost all our money. Come back.
Yeah, because it works. It sells. People enjoy that stuff, and but then you have people who are like, no, it's not that. Our thing is not just that. Our community is not just that. We're more wholesome. We're more no. You really are. It's not you. It's more just that's what the audience wants. That's what the community wants. That's what people like because hey man, we just kind of just like that kind of stuff. That's it. Still,
No.
no shame on you for liking it, and no shame on the people who take advantage of it. Like for those who took advantage of the hot tub meta when it started, or for those who took advantage of the ASMR stuff. Those people are smart.
Yeah,
They are big brained. They
they big
realize
brained it.
I have the opportunity. I have the equipment. I have the voice. I have the avatar. I have the goods. I can make some money off it. More power to them. So what you're saying is, let's see.
Oh
But yeah,
no.
Big X. Look, okay, but yeah, I want to poke fun of that stuff because it's true, and
Mm-hmm.
people want to deny it. People keep saying one of the biggest things that people the recent one of the biggest recent things is like saying that the VTuber community is a very wholesome group and is very together and everyone supports each other. That is not 100% true. I'm not
There
going to
are
say
sections of the
it's
community that do, but
yeah. I'm
VTubing
not
is not a
going to
community.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not going
it's
to say that that's an absolute lie because there are some groups of people who see this stuff, who see the people posting on Twitter saying, "I was burnt out from this because so and so, or because some group, or because some Discord, or some community,
Mm-hmm.
or a group of streamers just made me disenfranchised about it." They see this and they're like, "I want to do different. I want to make something action. I want to make this a legitimate. We are here for people. We are here." So you do have those small little pockets of groups that are good. But a grand majority, like I said, this is a competitive thing. They're here for growth. They're here for exposure. They're here to become something. And in doing so, they end up burning people. And it happens. You'll always see, even now, give it a month from now, you'll probably see one or two people typing on Twitter saying, "My experience with
so and so.
insert community,
Yeah,
insert streamer, like I've seen so many of them talking about a streamer who mistreats their mods. I've seen some who abandon their friends. I've seen communities that just
Mm-hmm.
abuse a bunch of people. In fact, I think if some of you will follow, there's been some recent stuff that happened currently with some big group that just disbanded.
yeah,
Not putting names out there, but it's just it happens.
yeah.
This kind of stuff just happens, and then you have those people who are like, "No, we're good, we're wholesome, we're fine," and I just want to I just like to just poke fun of it. I am that guy who will poke the bear. I am
Yeah.
that guy who will just be like, who people are like, "You really shouldn't do that." I absolutely will. I absolutely will. No, especially since I saw one time when I'm not. I'm just giving you my experience. One time when VR chat was experiencing a reputation kind of hit, like they were getting
Mm.
bombarded with like people saying that community is very toxic, that community is very lewd, that community is very bad. A lot of the big streamers of VR chat jumped to their defense. It's like, no, it's wholesome. We're good. We're good. They even tried to make some giant collab thing to be like, look at this place. It's great. And look at VR chat now. The reputation is it's very, very lewd, very, very unwholesome. What was it? What's the Star Wars thing? The Den of Depravity.
Yeah.
That kind of
Ay,
thing.
ay, ay.
You will still have fun. You can go in there having fun, no lie. But I'm just saying the community is just a bunch of trolls, hackers, and or at least that's the perceived notion that a lot of people have. Trolls, hackers, closed off communities, and lots of pervasive actions happening behind closed doors. Yeah. Need to each their own, right? Yeah. That's kind of my take and why I like to poke fun at stuff. I just don't like people trying to like sugarcoat stuff or try to sugarcoat reality for others. People need to know that people need to be just accept that sometimes some things may not be as like you know sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, and just be exposed to the reality. Otherwise, they're gonna come in to this thing thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna have this amazing experience, just like insert so and so." Or just like all these others keep saying it's going to be, and then they're going to get burned out, and then you're going to be the next person typing a twit longer saying your experience thus far. And yeah, it's just that's why I just like to poke fun of it because it's the sheer hypocrisy. Yeah, I think I went on a giant ass tangent here.
You know, those are good tangents to go on, though.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
I'm a dip now.
I do certainly agree. Like, okay, a few days ago, I just had the urge to be like, okay, well, how many days until next incident do you think? Because I was thinking, like, it's almost nice on Twitter right now. Wait a minute.
Dude,
that's
yeah.
Honestly, someone needs. You know what I need someone to do? Just make the whole like that little counter thing or whatever.
I was
just
actually.
make a post.
I think I might want to do that later. I'm gonna
Please.
post a
I need someone to
little note that
do
says
it.
days without
days without same shit different day drama.
Just that could be literally a whole dedicated account, and I doubt we'd get double digits on that account posting.
Dude. I would gladly make that account. I don't even care.
One day I'm actually just gonna. I think one day I'm just gonna record my take on, especially the recent.
Because
there's a disenfranchised with a lot of male VTubers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I did see another fellow streamer talk about this too, and I will agree.
Mm-hmm.
They made a really good point. A lot of male VTubers get disenfranchised because I think. They say that this is a heavily women-dominated thing. Like, you're gonna grow big, or at least decently, if you're a girl VTuber. That is mildly correct because VTubing was originally something with girl avatars mostly. Yeah. Male avatars came later on, just a little bit later on, but. The community does enjoy their female VTubers, and you can't blame them for that. You can't blame having your anime waifu appearing in 3D or 2D, looking at you bright-eyed with a nice voice, very positive personality, and can talk directly to you, or even play your favorite games. The male VTuber, let's face it, there are some people who just they're like, oh cool, male VTuber is nice, but I'd really rather enjoy the girl VTuber over here. You can't blame the community for liking what they like.
Yeah.
Just don't get disenfranchised. Don't get discouraged. Don't become bitter and suddenly be like, oh, it's because you're a girl. It's because of hold on. Give me 1 second. One second. We'll be right.
Yeah.
If you're seeing it's like, okay, there may be some things where, like, you're not even fishing for the same audience if you're trying to, be like, oh, female VTubers are so easy. They just show boob. Like, do you want to have an audience that just stares at your boobs as a guy?
Yeah,
is that your goal?
Yeah. Rather than your personality?
I have a point about that, too. But I had... oh, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just to tangent off of that for just a moment. Like, if your complaint is that sex sells and... oh, females have it easier than me, and you're going to get bitter over that? Mm-hmm. Why are you, as a dude, presenting yourself as a male VTuber, as a dude, complaining that somebody likes boobs when you probably like boobs too? Like...
I know I do.
You don't push your blame onto something that has no impact on you whatsoever. Also, them having their audience doesn't matter to you and your audience. It's different fields.
Also, I'm going to throw this out there because this is also another thing I will say, since being around this quote-unquote type of ordeal for the longest time. You got to work at it. Nothing happens overnight.
Mm-hmm.
You have to continuously be at it, be active, constantly do stuff. Nothing will happen overnight. You are very much gonna, like, if your only thought process is, oh, I'm gonna blame the females because I'm not doing better because I'm a male, then you're not gonna make it. You're 100% not gonna make it. You're not only improving yourself as a person because you don't want to work yourself to actually get to a point where you're quote unquote unique and everything. It's you got to keep going at it. That's bottom line of it. Because complaining about it isn't going to do any good. Just saying. It ain't going to do any good.
Okay. Let me bounce off Blue Tea because I did see your points there. And I see Hina. I see also only place to try and promote your mental. I will give you some friendly advice. I'm also trying to do this myself. Multi Put yourself on different platforms besides just Twitter. Twitter is nice to promote, but eventually you'll reach a certain level where you're just like, okay, maybe not that many people are just seeing my page anymore. If you try to promote on different platforms as well, you'll see a little more growth. I'm not promising you anything like major, but it's always good to expand. Uh, but still, promoting on Twitter is not a bad thing to do. I still do it myself. I normally just post a bunch of dumb clips, and it's really fun to just post dumb clips and get to see my friends and some people who follow me post like, haha, that's funny. In fact, I need to post something that happened recently, which was freaking hilarious.
Ay,
Uh,
ay.
but to go back to the one thing before I answer you, Bluesy, about the whole male tuber experience. Yeah, some people become very bitter, and I actually had one because my fiance here, Rainbow, has started streaming herself,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a friend IRL who streams as well. Um, Thing happened where she decided, oh, I'm streaming now. I see my friend. I'm going to raid him. Turns out, when she did raid him with a fairly sized group. Nothing like huge, nothing
Mm-hmm.
like thousands of people or hundreds of people, but it was still fairly sized compared to him. And she rated him. He was like, okay, and apparently started to like kind of backsass or badmouth while live on stream her, and kind of go off about the whole, oh, girl VTuber or girl streamer, and was completely uncalled for, and just goes to show what happens, like the male
The
VTuber
hell?
kind of perspective. You become that bitter, that jaded, and it's just it's what's worse is obviously didn't win anyone over with that.
Uh,
Just showed his true colors, and yeah.
that's a foot in the mouth if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I'm adding this right now because Rainbow wanted me to. It did hurt Rainbow. I will say that originally it hurt her because, like I said before, good words feel nice, but
Mm-hmm.
compliments and positive vibes feel nice, but just one negative thing can put you down, and that's what happened. But she eventually got over it. She eventually got over it. She realized she shouldn't let the words of one individual ruin her experience, especially when she has so many people behind her that actually enjoy her and love her for who she is. And um, Q/petty revenge. She decided to just raid him again with an even bigger group another time.
Ay, ay, ay.
Heck, it's
I
only
mean,
then.
yeah.
By the way, Bluesy, to answer you one more. Sorry, I did mean to answer you. Uh, so yeah, you mentioned those other You mentioned those other streamers like Corpse Husband and a couple of others. I'm not familiar with all of them because like I said, I don't have time to watch so many things. In fact, I literally just got started into watching like Josh Stubbs and The Boys and stuff. Uh, but yeah, they do very well. They had the personality. They had the charm. They had in Corpse Husband's case that voice.
The voice. He's
That
also, by the way,
fucking voice.
he also does music, so just keep that
Yeah,
in
and
mind.
Huh.
he does other things. He doesn't just stream. He does
He
a
has
lot of other
music,
things.
and he makes really good
Um,
music, so.
they also have the positivity. That's it. They have that positivity that a lot of male VTubers, like I said, you face hurdles, you face challenges, and some of them just kind of get downtrodden, beaten, and defeated, and
Mm-hmm.
you can tell how it is. Like hell, in my perspective, I keep thinking my voice is just like bleh. I just sound kind of boring on my own streams, even though I'm
Nobody likes to
maybe
listen to
enjoying
their
myself.
own voice.
Yeah.
Honestly,
In fact, I
Alchem,
listen to my own
yeah.
streams and I think I sound like I'm dead inside.
Dead
I feel
inside,
like, wow,
yeah.
I sound really boring. So I'm trying to sound more positive. In fact, I'm playing a lot of games that I've been enjoying a lot. So
Mhm.
I've been having more time and more excitement. And you're right though. Positivity is something that will carry you miles and miles.
Yeah, especially.
You
You
just
just
gotta
gotta
keep
keep
going.
it up. You gotta keep it going.
Yeah.
That's it.
My brain actually just randomly picked up something we missed in chat a while back.
Oh,
I believe Cutsy actually asked which of the games that we've raced that's your favorite out of that
Oh,
batch.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will say Jotun was okay.
It was
Not really one of
decent.
them. Foodie was interesting. It's not gonna
Foodie.
be one that I was like. I'm not gonna be like. We need to rematch that. I'm not gonna say that. So it's down to
Foodie or mode rematch
Power.
one though. Ay.
It's down to Hades and Power Wash Simulator. I mean, Hades like is just a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, 80s is good.
No lie. They they actually nailed the formula of repetitive gameplay.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
they did it
And
I'm enjoying
presenting
it.
a narrative through that gameplay.
Also,
Mhm.
the fact that you have to beat the game X amount of times to get a certain ending.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like that's just starting the story when you beat the game. Like what?
It's like, huh?
Casual. Hey, casual. I agree. I hate my own voice, so we're both in the same boat. Hey, man,
Yeah.
let's
No,
let's just be happy that we know that there's other people out there who actually feel
enjoy
the
it.
same way we do,
Yeah, but there's others who
and
enjoy
also
your
that there are
voice.
people who enjoy our voices.
Yeah, I was about to
Hey.
say.
Um. What was I gonna say? The other Power Wash Simulator. I really enjoy that because we just. It's not a game where we're I mean, we turned it into a race.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
guys
supposed
are.
to be a
Yeah.
race. We turned it into a race, and the game itself is pretty fun because you just shut off brain and just
Yeah,
watch
shut off
on
brain,
Dude,
conversation, and then
look,
it's like
yeah.
I'll
percent
be
check.
honest. Like, the only
And
reason why I got into power washing, by the way, is mainly because of this. I could shut my brain off, have some calming music play, just hear the sound of the power washing, like power wash go off, and dude, it just like it's like, man,
it is.
where was this game years ago?
I just honestly, it's a very therapeutic game, and I
Yeah.
can just play whatever music I want on stream. I just play music I want, power wash, and talk about whatever I'd like. And if anyone wants to join me on my stream and watch and talk about it, we can talk. And but what we did with me and Sorrow, we turned it into a nice talking experience, nice music, chatting with chat, and also that slight little bit of edge because we're now racing each other.
Because of
Although
race each
I
other.
have not won. I've only won about like 20% of the races.
Ay.
I
You know,
apparently am, my cleanliness skills are no match compared to Saru.
I
But
have
when we did
achieved
add our
velocity water droplet.
oh man, but then when we added Seki that one time, that became even more chaotic because then I'm like okay, I don't have to beat Saru. I just have to beat Seki at least, or
And
one of
then
you two.
Seki starts
And then we
taking
fi-
rounds, and it's like, wait a
and
minute.
and then we find first I'm like thinking, okay, I might have this because Seki's like falling behind and stuff. But then we later find out, oh no, he's good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, he's better than Saru. Crap.
You know, Alchem, I'm just
So,
gonna throw this out there. Isn't Seki normally like, what is it? Dark Elf Ram maid for a lot of the times?
yes,
And
he is
you
a
invited
yeah.
the person who plays a maid character to a cleaning game and expected to beat them at cleaning.
In retrospect, I should have looked at his background and made sure that I should have realized he has expertise in cleaning. That was
Yeah.
that was a poor call in my judgment, and
Uh-huh.
I will make sure I pick someone who's like dirty and not clean and doesn't know how to clean
All right, so
properly.
it sounds like the next
We
game
need
we're
to
gonna
find a
play is
car.
an actual racing game that this Cloudie's getting invited to,
We
right?
need to the next time we do Power Wash, we need to find some VTuber who's like related to garbage and unclean,
You
like some
know,
kind of trash animal, like a
I know
trash
some rats who
panda
live in
or
the
something.
sewers as well, but you know the trash panda. Maybe we could find some trash panda. Huh?
Where are we
Where's
gonna
any
find one of
trash
those?
panda?
See,
Where
there's a
can we
couple.
Oh.
find one of
I
those?
could point you to something.
Oh my gosh!
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still we also got to plan one day to do one of those again because I don't know, maybe we can just do a giant power wash racing day, but I don't think we want to have like tons and tons of people there because we'll
Dude.
end up having like people talk over one another, which
Dude.
is always a challenge with
I'm just
multi
like-
people collabs.
I'm just like a 4-player tournament for power washing.
Yeah.
I wonder. Dude,
What is
Doesn't
that?
sound like that would be a Mario Party game.
I don't know. That
Just a small
that-
power wash
My
game.
brain also thought about Halo because Halo, you know, like the LAN parties and everything. It'd just be power washing. Instead.
Power wash LAN party. Let's go.
Oh my god! Imagine
I,
that.
that's called Power Wash Simulator 2.
That-
That's when we have that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Halo tournaments back.
Hold on, let me just go. There we go.
Oh.
Let's see. There we go.
What?
Pet.
Ay, 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 ay.
I like how
There we go.
Oh, this is my expressions. I didn't even realize.
Dan doesn't know he has expressions.
All right, so
Emote.
I think that covered the question from Gutsy from way back when.
I'm glad. And guys in chat, if you have any other questions to ask, Saru, Cloudii,
Yeah, we
those
will
two,
try to
feel
catch
free to
them.
ask. I will dip down here and just be like, hi, how are you?
No. Dip down there again. Dip down there again for just a moment. All right. Oh, too far. Yeah, that's about good. So, Cloudy, you know what I'm about to do here?
Yeah, what's up?
You see, I'm just gonna move over there and
What's
if
up?
you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna grab that leaf there real quick.
No,
you're-
my leaf! You're actually gonna try to grab my leaf? No.
You remember
all right. Well, I guess I'm not stealing the Tanuki's leaf today. Huh?
his limiter.
Ay.
His limiter. Remember, he unlocks his true power.
But yeah, and like I said, guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask Saru, Cloudii, or even me.
Let's
I'm
see.
just your guest today.
Looks like we have a few questions. So, Kaz asks, "You comfy, Cloudy?"
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. Cutsy, I don't think any of us can answer that question of why Teddy keeps touching your butt. So you may want to talk with your cat.
Oh my god! Well, thanks for giving me that laugh. That was nice.
Ay.
To Asian equation.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Let me. I got you. To answer you, let me just look you straight in the eye because I don't want to lie to you. I want to give you the honest answer. Hold on. Let me just make sure my mouth is here.
And here,
I grow too big sometimes.
here, I'll even voice the question for you to respond to. So, hey, Alchem, aren't Tanuki known for having a huge sack?
Yes.
Ay. So there you go, Asian equation.
Damn it.
Ay. All right. Well,
I mean, hey, man was brave enough to ask the question. Let's just say I had a big enough yes to answer that question.
Big enough. Yes.
I don't think that's how that works, Steve. We're not going to talk about biology right now.
Right. Oh, well, you know.
So, you're a substitute. You're an educator, and
No.
so education says we need a waiver to talk about this.
Yeah, I
Fair
was supposed to say you need a waiver.
I don't think we're qualified to answer that question. Let's move on.
Did everybody sign their waivers or sign out to be in the other class that doesn't talk about all the bad things in the world?
The
Ay.
giant, what? Huh?
Okay, well, in that case, if there are more questions in chat, keep them coming. It looks like we did have one that slipped past. To cheese or not to cheese? That is Crane's question.
Crane, let me answer that. I have to answer you like this. Give me a second. I have to zoom in on you to answer you.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
I think I answered. That answers.
All right. On that case, I'm gonna move along to the next category unless anything's come across Cloudy's mind. Hey, hoo ha hoo. Hey, hoo ha hoo. You know.
You sound like someone who was laughing and then just got struck by like a bar. You're like.
I do have a question that I feel like I've caught the answer by osmosis at some point, but I don't actually know. Because I know you two are, good pals, good friends. You'll probably respond with this with, nah, we hate each other, and, something like that. That type of friend. But how long have y'all, actually known each other?
About
2019.
2 years,
2 years at this
plus,
point. Two to
3
three.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about, it's 2 years
Hey,
plus.
you know what's a funny joke? I met this motherfucker on April Fool's Day. Funny
That's
joke.
Tanuki. That's
Yeah.
a little, yes.
Little did I
But yeah,
know.
yeah. We met about 2 years ago, and since then we've just
On
been
April
friends.
Fools.
On
Been,
April
been
Fool's.
the kind of friends who can rip on each other and insult each other, as far as I'm aware.
Yes.
Unless
yes.
Cloudie's secretly I hate that.
I hate this man. No.
Oh, no, it sounds like he's publicly like that now.
Yeah. Now they brought it to my attention.
Damn.
Ay.
No, I don't hate this man. Trust me.
Look, I will say I will say this is I'm working more often now. I'm working, so yeah, I will say I can understand why some people, especially some people in my friend group, may be like, he's not around that often.
He's
And-
gone
And he,
forever.
by the way, this man says this to me, and guess what I've said to him in return? Dude, I know the feeling.
Ay.
It's almost like I know his circumstances. I know what's happening. I'm not expecting him to always be around.
I don't know, Alchem. I need you on call 24/7, and I'm gonna need you to actually pay me money for you to be on call 24/7. And while we're at it, can you get me a hot dog?
You know what? I have wait, hot dog. What?
Yeah, hot dog. I want it delivered by 5.
Cloudie, you too.
What? It's like the goddamn. It's like when the anime protagonist gets a superpower. Goddamn.
Ay.
Wait,
Hey.
I was about to say the power of memes. I was like, wait, isn't that like that old ass WB show Freakazoid?
Jeez.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
Freakazoid. Huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Freakazoid.
I know that's like an old ass cartoon, but that was actually really funny.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Jeez,
So,
but
but yeah, okay. Moving
yeah,
on,
that
like,
answers my
sort of-
question. And we got a question from chat again. Just how many models do you have?
So
No.
here's my base model. Well, okay, my original base model
Mhm.
is human because that's the one I started with in VR
Mhm.
chat. But then I decided to go with this mode because Tanuki.
Tanuki.
And Tanuki doesn't normally have a striped tail, so that's why it's there. But I do want to go with a striped tail later to just because people are like, "What is a Tanuki?" And I'm like, I'm glad you asked. But then eventually it gets to the point where everyone's just like, Tanuki, what's that?
What's a
Aren't you a panda?
Tanuki?
I mean, aren't you a raccoon? So I'm just like, I might as well just make it a striped tail and just go with that.
Yeah.
But the answer
Magic
I
raccoon.
have, let's see. You know what? Breaking the fourth wall again. I have a
Oh my god,
bird.
magical.
Please pay
I
attention to the curtain.
He has
I have
what's it called? What's the thing called again? In
He has
Half-Life
opened
games,
his status menu.
Oh, he has
Yeah.
console. He has the
HLB
console commands.
this is the HUD menu. I have a bird. I have the bird. I have a deer. I have a ram. I have a bunny. I have a rat, a dragon, a neko, a squirrel, a little wolf.
For a minute I thought one of those said jackal.
I didn't. I mentioned the harpy. I have a little badger. I have a chibi form. I mentioned the ram. I have a shark. I have
You barely pulled out the shark, by the way. I just realized that.
what's skull? I don't remember. No, skull is a wolf. And yeah, those are pretty much it for now. Oh yeah, I do have a Muppet, but it's not available on this. It's on another.
It's on
program.
the other program. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. By the way, there is a femboy model and there is a e-girl model, but those are joke ones, and those are normally not. And Thank you. And a princess one, but those are not part of the normal rotation. Those are just joke ones. But actually, let me just be a chibi now.
Chibi.
I am a tiny destroyer. I will destroy the city now.
Wow.
Can't believe.
So are you really
Yeah.
going for trying to make that, note we started off on with them guessing your height start ring true?
Let's see. Let's see. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. I will say this is one of the one times I will accept being called cute for this model, because this model actually
It is
it's
supposed to
chibi.
be cute.
If
Is chibi?
honestly,
Yes.
if I made a chibi and everyone's like, "That's not cute," I'd be like, "Oh,
Oh,
I failed.
I'm
I
offended.
failed.
It's like
No,
I'm
I
offended.
failed.
You know-
I would have failed, honestly."
Unless you made like a chibi handsome Squidward, in which case you just make something that's like, what am I even supposed to feel to this?
Handsome Squidder. Oh my god. Just muscular chin and everything. Oh dear lord. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot. When I do this, it resets my hands. There we go.
Ay.
Oh my god.
Ay.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yes.
I think on that note, I'm going to start towards the wrap up questions, and whatever tangents happen, keep on happening.
Yeah.
So, wrap up question 1 of 2.
Okay.
Are there any major goals for the future that are, long-term goals or just super big goals, either for streaming or for life, that you want to share?
So there's one thing I didn't really mention, but um, I throughout my streams, I've done fun little challenges and events, and every once in a while there were moments where my friends were, showing some troubles. So stuff happened. Life. It all started originally with one friend. He had some computer issue,
Mm-hmm.
and the sad news is he wouldn't be available for a while. It was a member of our small little tight knit friend group in VR chat, and it would have been sad if he was gone. So at that point in time, I worked my butt off like late at night, working like almost to like what was it, from 8 to almost 10 in some instances, getting a lot of extra time and stuff. So I had a little bit of disposable income. I decided to help that friend out, and because of that, he didn't disappear from our friend group, because for him to try and save up to get the replacement part he needed would have taken a lot of time, which he wouldn't have been able to. Since then, I did pick up this habit from my mom to help people in need.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do know the double-edged sword of that. You help some people, some of them will not ever help you or take advantage of that. So I learned from her to avoid that. But throughout my time, I helped out my friends when they were in trouble, and eventually, when I did start streaming, uh, and like developed a decent following, like a couple hundred people. A friend of mine was in trouble again. Something was going on, like some bills that they just couldn't afford, or
Mm-hmm.
medical issues. I decided, you know what? How about this? I will try to help you out. At that point in time, I didn't really have that much funds, because the time in which I could earn a lot of overtime ended. I decided, here, I'll do what I can here. I will just stream. I'll do some goofy little challenge, embarrass myself, maybe do some dumb little event. Every time someone donated, it would go. I told everyone in the stream what the cause was for, where the funds would go, and what I would do as thanks and a token of my appreciation. Of course, it would be embarrassing to me. I think it would be embarrassing to me, but it would all go to help out a friend, and it succeeded. My friend ended up getting the help they needed, and a lot of people got a good laugh getting to see me be embarrassed. And I did that quite a few times. In fact, if I remember correctly, the e-girl one was one of them. I think the femboy was also one of
Yes.
them. It was
Yeah.
done to help out friends.
Yep.
I for the future's sake, I hope I am able to do more and more stuff like that, where eventually I can just help out more, like friends, family, and charities, and just different people in the community. To put it bluntly, if I could do the same thing what Mr. Beast does, and quite a few others, like philanthropy YouTubers who do stuff to help out, I would love to end up being like that. I will not have the same energy as Mr. Beast. I will not go on and be like, "We took $5 million," and yeah, I'm not gonna come up on stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm not gonna.
spent a night in jail for.
Yeah, I like me me and the boys rented out this YMCA, and no, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that level of energy. Maybe I don't know. That would be
Maybe.
crazy.
I mean, that'd be
Maybe,
hilarious.
maybe I do a Mr. Beast challenge where I
You
just
can
suddenly,
afford a
like,
lot of energy drinks
know-
at that much money.
Alchem,
Yeah.
we mentioned this, and then the thing
Yeah.
I looked up yesterday with the airsoft stuff.
We bought $5,000 of Nerf guns.
I mean-
out a giant arena, and we're gonna have a giant death battle. Where
I mean,
if you get,
dude, if we
Yeah.
can get
if you get tagged by someone in the arena, we are gonna pelt you with a bunch of dodgeballs, or I don't know.
it's like whoever wins this gets
Whoever wins-
this, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, my brain's like,
Whoever wins gets $500,000.
that doesn't
Losers
sound
get
like a
kicked
bad
in the
idea.
nuts.
That
Wow.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound- that doesn't sound like a
I'm excited about that.
that doesn't sound like a bad idea though. That's a funny part.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, you're in. Oh, haha. Rainbows is like, I'm in. But yeah, if future thing. If I could, streaming wise, if I could end up like Mr. Beast, that would be the most ideal thing. If I could just, because I have no reason whatsoever to be like, I still see it in myself, and I just have no reason to stream. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I doubt myself on the daily. I constantly look at myself and be like, the fuck you doing, you little bitch? You should not be here. There's tons of people. There are tons of male VTubers who outshine you in all aspects. There are so many out there, like that one and that one and that one right there and that one right there. Like,
Hey, Cloudii, I think he just pointed at you.
No, what? Not me.
listen here, you little bitch. I pointed at you too.
I was about to be like, I don't know what you mean, man. I'm just like,
But yeah, like I said, I don't see myself ever being in the position I'm in, or I don't see myself. I still don't believe that I'm in the position I'm in. The fact that I got to meet Cloudii over here and I got to meet Sarah over here is amazing, and I owe it all to that one day where I decided to help a friend, and I'm kind of using that to continue motivating me to do what I've been doing, helping out people. Like I said before, there are moments in time where I kind of have this idea in my head. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can become like a legitimate streamer. But then I'm just like, I don't want to be that kind of a douche. I'm sorry for any like legitimate streamers. I just always think like those who I just have a bad mentality when it comes to streaming. I've seen way too many like bad stories, bad experiences.
There are a lot who goes like, okay, I'm now officially an influencer, and then they treat their audience as a product as opposed to anything. It's like, yes, buy this coin and you get me rich. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. A lot of them are pushing cryptocurrency as a. I mean, I won't deny I have cryptocurrency that I purchased myself, but at the same time, I'm not going to be telling everyone buy this one now or buy that now.
I've got a few choice words in private because I've heard about another recent one that, two big ones actually that occurred
I know where you're going
because they both took IPs they just don't own straight up and was like, now this is my cryptocurrency and NFTs. Like,
what?
Yeah. I'll fill you in after we wrap up.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
You say that, and yet the crypto bros have done it.
What?
They also ran away with the money at like hour one.
Yeah, they did. They ran away.
Yep.
They ran away with it.
That's gotta be illegal.
It is.
Yeah.
Quick question: is this a charity thing that happened a while back?
No, but that's another example of exactly this story.
Yeah.
And yep, there's Kaz in chat knowing what's up.
Yeah, knows exactly.
Oh, really? Oh my
god.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm an oddity here. I'm a VTuber, but I have a bad taste about the VTuber community and streaming community. I don't know. I've met some amazing people, no doubt. There are amazing people out there. There are good streamers out there. There are people who they may do this for fame and fortune, but they still got a good head on their shoulders. Yeah. There are people who do this for just shits and giggles. and they are some of the most amazing people you will ever meet. So if you do find those streamers, keep an eye on them. You never know where they'll end up. And sadly, because of the glitz and glamour of this kind of thing, some people kind of what is it, the talent bug kind of thing, or
Yeah.
the Hollywood bug or whatever it was, where people just suddenly have that drive to go to Hollywood to become famous. It's the same thing with Twitch. You have that little drop, that little desire to just suddenly quit your
Mhm.
job and become a full-time streamer. It doesn't work.
Ay, ay,
Also,
ay.
all right, bye,
Take
Hina.
care,
Take care.
Hina.
Also, I saw what you mentioned about TikTok. You don't need to focus on TikTok. TikTok
Oh, no.
is just TikTok
That's
is just
it's
video.
another form. It's another form of as I would call it, shit posting.
You
That's
can
it.
do YouTube. YouTube is a good place too. So good luck.
Just
Like,
do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think again tangent,
Yeah.
but yeah, my
Yeah.
future self.
Long-term goal just to be
if I-
still helping people.
Yeah, if I could still be helping people while just being this, and I can still be this, then cool. I mean, no lie, I maybe in the future, like maybe I start developing some of those content creator, influencer habits. Maybe I have like a line of merch and stuff. Maybe I have suddenly my streams say sponsored by Raid Shadowlands.
Ay, ay, ay.
Listen.
And I in the middle of my stream, I'm like, guys, you can use code Alchem sucks to get this brand new character.
Hey,
Can you
Alchem, when
imagine?
are you getting a G Fuel flavor Tanuki sack?
No, dude, I'm gonna say this. I was about to say gamer subs, but you know, G Fuel works. G Fuel works. You know.
Yes?
Oh my god, Tanuki sucks! Did you say that? Oh my god, I'm fucking dying.
I mean, Alchem, when a flavor like guacamole gamer fart exists,
I mean, dude, that's
anything's possible.
Look, that's
Okay.
okay. You're talking about a shit poster supreme there. If I could be that shit poster supreme like that, that'd be cool too.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. You just. I do want to be like Mr. Beast, but at the same time, I want to take. If I could be some weird amalgamation, it'd be like the generosity and absurdity of Mr. Beast, and just the sheer chaos and ludicrousy and shit posting power of Russian Badger.
Yeah.
If I could combine that, I would be utter complete garbage. But I would be that, and I would be happy. I would be like, I took $10 million, chuckle fucks, to do. Yeah. I would just be like that. And
Ay, ay, ay.
I took $5 million, threw it in the middle of a pile, and everyone has to run in there. But they don't know that while they're running in there, they have to dodge so many flashbang grenades.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah.
Eyes closed, Apatic.
But yeah.
You actually.
Ay, ay, ay.
No.
Ah.
Okay, so that one is.
I caught the glare. I was like, because I'm in the middle of trying to order this one part for a car too. I read that in my head. I'm like, I'm about to say this out loud. Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh, in chat?
Yeah.
What were you about to read out loud? Excuse?
I was about to read what Sam typed in.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I freaked out.
Oh my god. I will say though, if I could actually get like a Gamer Subs cup, like one of those things, that would be cool as fuck.
Dude, look, when it comes to those cups, by the way, if you get this somehow just
I have a
some
wife.
stupidity,
I could have
Like,
a
they
waifu
give-
cup.
I mean, look at
Okay. There was that recent streamer, something Souls,
Swagger Souls.
Swagger Souls, yeah, who literally is just his face on just
waifu
waifu
body.
big personality, but that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah,
and
now we know true shit posting when we see.
Ay, ay, ay.
I enjoy that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I said, my future fun. Since we actually got to talk about it more, and you helped me realize,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. If this is the best timeline, at least streamer wise, because ultimately I would actually prefer IRL to just have a very stable career, good paying job, and no longer have to worry about any financial troubles and be have my dream thing would be to just have infinite free time to do whatever the hell I want. Um, but yeah, if this was the best timeline as a streamer, I would become the Mr. Beast, the Mr. Beast Russian Badger hybrid. That's slash transforming Tanuki VTuber. Then yeah, that would be that.
And my brain just, like, okay, what's the most cursed way we can, tangent that? All right, so for every meme you post with this hashtag, he's gonna donate $1 to, solve this or that. Huh?
I mean,
I went on Twitter and for every
I mean, look,
dumb
look.
tweet.
The new thing he's doing now is the whole oceans thing, which is a really good
Team
Mhm.
C's.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
yeah,
a really
Team
good thing
Cs.
because the last one was the tree based.
Uh-huh.
Honestly,
And considering Mark, like Mark Rober and everything is being tagged, oh my god,
I wish them all the best because
Yeah. that's huge.
we have tons and tons and hundreds of governments who are fully aware of how fucked the ocean is right now. I'm sorry for cursing, but
Oh, no,
I've been
mature
doing a lot.
stream, go at it.
Oh yeah,
They know how screwed the ocean is. We are fully aware, and for those of you who aren't aware, there is literally a mass of garbage just floating in the ocean. Almost, I think it's like the size of Texas or more, and it's just out there. And no country wants to take that. And here we have a YouTuber influencer gathering hundreds, if not hundreds, I mean millions of dollars in support to try and at least clean what little of the ocean they can.
Yeah, and to make a disclaimer and post the link, we're not affiliated with Team C's. We're not officially contacted. That would be a pipe dream.
No.
But they are doing something amazing, and I believe it is $1 donation is 1 pound of garbage taken out of the
removed.
ocean.
Yeah.
So if you do
Mr.
want to
Beast.
support something like that, we did just share the link because that is just a huge charity bit of
And
work. So
that and
Team
I'm
C's,
actually,
go.
I'm proactive with supporting stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Because-
Also,
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, contact me, please. I would love to. Shameless plug, I know, but
I
you
mean,
never know. You never
hell,
know.
Mr. Beast, if you see this, thank you.
Hi.
And also, oh yes, we
Appreciate
could definitely use the fun times on the signal boost and the huh?
Also, hey, you mind sending me a Nerf guns?
Ay. But yeah, keep up the good work with Team
C's. Shut up,
C's,
my
eh?
Nerf guns, please.
But yeah, for real, it's a big project and it is a huge goal that I've heard the creators who are actually in on this and know what's going on about. It's just a dent in the ocean, but it's more of an awareness thing where they may take out 5 million pounds of garbage from the ocean. That's just a dent in what gets thrown in. But if people are more aware and people who have the power to help can start helping more, then their goal's met.
If they can actually get aware, honestly, it's not actually, well, if they could solve the problem, cool. But it's making it more aware because it's. Like, I'm not trying to turn this into one of those things, but we're environmentally wise, we are spiraling down the drain at this point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we are.
we're spiraling. That's how bad we're spiraling down the drain. That influencers have to bring it to everyone's attention. Not our government, not our educators, not people who are in that field, because no one listens to them. Sadly.
No, our internet funny man is who we gotta go to.
The internet funny man who starts his streams with "I just did," starts his stream just yelling like that. But hi, if it works, it works. And honestly, I mean, thanks to that guy, we actually have action being taken. Yeah, and one day maybe. Alternate timeline. I will be able to just pop in on stream as a Tanuki. I'll just be like, hold on. Hold on. What's up, everyone? My name is Alchem, and we just got this rodent right here, and this giant rodent right here,
Squeak.
and we're gonna save the
fuck.
environment or something. We're gonna get some blowtorches or something and save the environment. Let's go.
Galactus Mouse with a blowtorch that fits that size, we could fix a lot of things, but I don't think it's going to be the environment if I tried with a blowtorch.
Not with that attitude.
Alright, I'll just go restart the sun real quick. Are you ready, Alchem?
Yes.
Alright, I'm restarting it right now. It's
on my face. What the fuck? Lie.
Okay. Goodbye, son. There we go.
Oh god, I just got flashbanged. Oh my god.
Dude, just imagine a giant PNG of a flashbang hitting him in the face.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do soon. Why do you think I have this sound?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have a PNG notification.
Okay.
Anyways.
And to move on to the other winding down question, the end of interview question. No lofty goals, no long-term anything. What are your immediate future plans? Think a month, a week, 5 minutes from now. What you gonna do in the future?
Within the next 2 months, I hopefully have a place to live on my own.
Mm-hmm.
That
good?
Yeah. Hopefully, I can just live on my own, either apartment or, God, if only, a house. That way, I can just be there with my fiance, and I could literally set up the one thing I kind of, since I started streaming, that's one thing that was in the back of my mind. Set up an entire room dedicated for streaming.
Oh.
And that would be cool. I would just I would soundproof that bitch all over from top to bottom, and then just slowly but surely save up and get better equipment over time. In fact, one day get a better sounding mic so I actually sound, decent. And yeah, from there just keep doing this little hobby, which has become a nice distraction after a hard day's work, and to join in with friends, and even now join in with Rainbow here, who's been just so much fun to join in on streams with. So if I could continue, yeah, that's the short term.
Yeah, that's the short term. Sounds like some good short term. All right. Well, looking at this as we wrap up, I think we covered a whole lot of topics and tangents, and
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Big stare.
Hi.
Big stare.
Jeez.
So normally, as I end the stream for the interviews, I let the interview guest direct the raid and any raid message. So is there anybody currently live that you'd want to send the raid to? Or shall we just let people scatter to the winds?
You know what? If I had control over this,
yeah.
Let's see, who could I send this over to? Who me send this bitch over to?
Who me send?
and yeah. And Kaz, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you continue to enjoy. Insert name here and insert name here. By the way, I'm kidding.
He must be talking about you, right?
I'm glad you could enjoy Saru Roku. Everyone who's watching the stream, please continue to enjoy my buddy Saru.
Squeak, squeak.
For those maybe who popped into my stream, be sure to check out Saru Roku here, twitch.tv/SaruRoku. If you've enjoyed our co-host, which I'm sure you have, you can catch him on twitch.tv/Cloudii.
Sorry.
I'm acting like a host again.
And if you enjoyed Alchem, who was stealing my seat apparently, make sure to go check him out at the link in the chat right now, because I'm just going to throw up that command. You know, Alchem's definitely getting into the spirit of it, though, eh?
Yeah, my bad about that.
Oh no, enthusiasm is good.
Now then, you know what? Who could I say? Give me 1 second. Let me just read.
Yeah.
Let me just
take your time and take a look.
Let me carefully calculate.
Let me eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ah, yes, perfect. Ay. Yeah, this was definitely a energetic one. A lot more energetic than some of our other ones, huh? It's almost like our guest was willing to walk up to us and slap us.
What was that? Did someone say slap?
Oh no.
No, I did not say someone was willing to walk up to us and slap us.
My face is already like peach white. Come on.
Oh no.
Okay.
I
accidentally caused Saru to just like...
It was on that day I died.
Whoops.
I
Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. That was not what I did.
All right, Alchem, you got a target, you think?
Okay. I believe I have someone.
You believe you have someone?
You know what? I'm gonna send it to this fool. I know I have a friend here. He has a lot of energy. Currently playing some D&D, but my God, is he a very energetic host? And he actually is. You guys are actually gonna give him a slight heart attack.
Oh, lovely.
Here, let me.
Perfect.
Send
You
it
could
to
just throw it
Sarah.
in the chat, like the stream chat,
Okay. Okay.
because
Give
we
me
are
one
going to
second.
send this stream there. So, like,
I send it. He's like I said, he's playing some D&D, but I've known this man. He's always had a lot of energy. So
all right.
here you go. There you go.
Oh, divine.
Yep.
All right. In that case, onwards to divine. Any message to send everybody with, or are we just gonna?
Go forth and spread chaos, everyone. Go. I apparently have become an evil villain now. Spread chaos. Make him rue the day he ever befriended me or something. Dab on his ass.
dab on his ass.
By the way, yes, I know I'm very lame by doing this, but dab on him. Just
Dab on him.
All right. Well,
do it. Do it.
it seems like, as far as raid messages go, here, what I copied more or less, any dab emotes you got, throw in there as well. Spread chaos, rue the day you befriended Alchem. Something like that.
Yeah, that works.
That works.
Yeah, just confuse the other shit.
Yes,
out of them,
just
you know?
confuse divine.
Confused dab.
All right. Well, this has definitely
guys.
been fun. So, thank you for being on, Alchem. Good times, good times.
Thank you for having me, both of you.
Squeakity squeak squeak. Good times, good times. And raid is going now. Ba 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 ba. And cut.